Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's our Buckles Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. We are back. I feel a little winded today, guys. I have a fever. So have 101-degree fever. 101.4 fever. So a little winded. I felt it coming on yesterday during the show. You noticed yesterday I wasn't feeling, laughing like I normally do. I felt it coming on yesterday. Then I woke up this morning, my whole body aching. But guess what? We're going to have another good show today. I can promise you that. True. Fever and all. You want to know why? Because we do this for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. Hopefully I can get some of that energy from the audience and help me, make it do what it do. Shout out to Solo. Solo, what's going on, man? He said, what he say? What you say, family? He said, you look like you're going through it, brother. Yeah, I'm sick. I got a goddamn 101-degree fever. Man, I'm drinking. Listen, bro, I had the chills. I was in the house. I'm in the house, and I was under the covers, and I had this hoodie on under the covers, and I had the chills. So I had to go out on my patio and sit out in the sun with this sweater on, and I was not sweating. I'm dead ass serious. I wasn't sweating. So, I don't know what it is. It could be fever, COVID. I don't know. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna get over it though. It is what it is, man. I'm built. I hardly ever get sick. I have a very strong immune system, so it is what it is. I get over this. This too shall pass. We have had people who have been sick, had to work and do what they have to do to take care of their families. I remember my mother was sick. My mother had an 8th grade education, and she used to catch 2 city buses, public transportation, in order to get to work. She used to work at a shrimp packing factory called Variety Seafood, and she used to pack shrimp there with her 8th grade education. And she used to catch 2 buses. She was sick, raining, because she didn't know how to drive. Before she got married to my stepfather, she had to get there to do what she had to do to try to help take care of me. So guess what? This ain't shit. It's a raindrop to a river. Shout out to Al Money. Al Money, what's going on, man? Y'all miss what the lick read, baby. I think that sun did me some good though, because I don't have the chills anymore. Now I'm hot. But yeah, let's make it do what it do. Boss Dog in the building. My main man, Yarmus from Brooklyn. BK, stand up. Bobby Meadows, what the lick read, fam? What's happening? Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales in the building. We're gonna have a good show, man. It is what it is, man. Joshua, Little John, what did you say, fam? You say it's 106 degrees out here in my city. Damn. Okay. He say take the COVID test. I didn't take it. You know what I mean? Because you notice when they started coming around with COVID, you notice the flu disappeared, all the other hay fever, all that disappeared. Everything was COVID. Oh, what happened to the flu? Or the flu left since COVID came. Yeah. Nigga, whatever. I'm good. Y'all know me. Ain't gonna be no goddamn pity parade for me, boy. It is what it is. Let's make it do what it do. Knock down 305. What's happening? Let's get into the show. There was something that I saw yesterday, right? Looking at a tweet that Tank Davis put out there that he deleted. And if you guys don't know the story, the history between Adrien Broner and Adrien Broner and Tank Davis, if it wasn't for Adrien Broner, he wouldn't know. There would be no connection between between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather. Adrien Broner was the one who turned Floyd on, who turned Tank on to Floyd Mayweather. So he was the bridge. He was the one that, if it wasn't for him, he'd probably still be in Baltimore some goddamn way. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, he was that guy, right? Some people feel that the tweet that Gervonta Davis sent out to AB, now he didn't address it to say it was AB. From what I'm learning, he later, and I saw a video by Blue. Shout out to him. He said that he wasn't talking about Adrien Broner. He was talking about Ryan Garcia. Now we know that's a goddamn lie. How we know that's a lie? Because Ryan Garcia pulled out because he said he was suffering from mental illness last year. That was a year ago. And why a year later, or a little over a year later, you put this tweet out and say that, well, you wasn't talking about AB, you was talking about You was talking about Ryan Garcia, trying to clean it up, right? This is my thing. I'm the type of guy, if you say something, stand on that shit. If you say something, stand on it. Stand on what you say, right? I stand on what I say all the time. I take the attacks, I take it all. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to stand on what I say. If I say something, I'm going to stand on that. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to come out and apologize. If I'm right, I'm going to stand on that shit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about me retracting the goddamn thing if I'm right. And if I say something, I mean what I say. Now, I may apologize because I may say, man, well, I could have delivered that message a little bit more better. I have a way of delivering messages. Sometimes it may be a little bit too harsh. Sometimes because I just be overall sick of these victimhood Olympics type niggas. They make me sick. But it is what it is. So let me stop talking. Let me stop bumping my gums. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Then we're going to get into the show. Where is it? Where is it? There we go, right there. Let me go ahead and do this right quick. Let me share the screen, and then we're going to get into the show. All right? All right. Hide that. Bring that back up. All right, now, we do know the situation that Adrien Broner pulled out of the fight. We know that with him and Omar Figueroa. We passed that. We don't moved on. As you can see right here, this is Gervonta Tank Davis's Twitter account. It say boxers got to stop using mental health. Boxers got to stop using mental health shit to get out of stuff. He said boxers, plural, right? Yo ass just a bitch. Yo meaning singular, right? Yo meaning you, right? So he talked about boxers and then the plural, but then he started dealing with the singular. Yo ass just a bitch. That means that he was directing that to somebody. As you can see right here, this tweet has been deleted. Gervonta Tank Davis has a history of doing this. He'll put some shit out there, start talking shit about Floyd, say some stuff, and then maybe he'll get that phone call, and then he'll have to do what? Delete it, right? Oh, I got to delete this tweet. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Maybe he got a phone call, people talk to him, I don't know, right? But some people looked at this, some people who support Adrien Broner, they looked at this as an act of betrayal because if it wasn't for AB, there would be no Money Mayweather because you never would have got with him. Adrien Broner is the one that introduced you to Floyd Mayweather. So a lot of Adrien Broner fans, they feeling some type of way about that. Understandably so. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to show you guys that. So that's what this is all about. And as a matter of fact, let me pull up something else. Because I did a poll today. I didn't really do a poll, but I just wanted to see what the people talk about. So I'm the type of guy I like to see. I'm the type of guy I like to see what the people talking about. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. It's gonna get kind of crowded in here today. I already know it's gonna get kind of crowded in here today. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that like button. Let me go over here. See what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Bear with the old boy for a moment. Let's do this. All right, we got 39 comments. Right here, right? Let's make it do what it do. Shocking. Curiosity headline, right? Shocking. Tank Davis says stop using mental health as an excuse. That's what he said. I showed it to you. Is Tank Davis right? You know, a lot of people who suffer from mental illness is real. But I kind of think that everything can be interpreted as mental illness. If you're having a bad day, you stressed out because you can't pay your bills and you're depressed, I'm suffering from mental illness. Like everything is mental illness now. And it kind of makes people feel bad. It kind of make people who are really, really suffering. That's my problem with that. It kind of make people who are really, really suffering through that. It kind of make it look like, you know, you the boy that cried wolf. And when people see Adrien Broner, that's what they see. He's the boy that cried wolf, right? Even though that he might be suffering through something, but there's a lot of people that's suffering through something, right? Hell, I might be suffering through it. You might be suffering through it. Guess what? But you still got to do what you got to do in order to get by your day, right? So it'd be a terrible shame if someone was to use something so serious as a mental illness in order to garner sympathy from the people. When the reality of the situation is you wasn't training, you had a beer belly, and you wasn't ready to fight this guy this coming weekend, Omar Figueroa. You wasn't in shape. Everybody knows this. I mean, in the boxing circles, everyone knows this in the boxing circles. Maybe the average person online don't know, but and people in the boxing circles, and I get phone calls all the time. You know what I mean? In my position. So, hey, man, look at this here, man. This dude ain't even training, man. I like literally, I know a lot was going on with different people camps and stuff like that. And I don't even repeat it to be honest with you, but Buddy wasn't in shape. So when Tank was speaking, he was speaking from that position, that standpoint. I know that you're not in shape and you're using this as an excuse to get out of stuff. Now, he didn't put a receipt on it. He didn't say who, right? Maybe he wasn't, maybe he had enough heart to say who. And then he deleted it. So that told me that, you know what? Maybe he got a phone call, or maybe he just didn't have the heart to stand on what he said, right? So try to, and then some people feel some type of way. Look here, man, if it wasn't for doggone AB, you wouldn't be in the position that you in right now with Floyd. Make a valid point, right? Some people say that, hey, man, you know what you should have did? You should have just restarted the AB yourself and talked to him instead of posting a tweet. Because we know who you're talking about. You weren't talking about no Ryan Garcia. Because you started out with the plural, but then you ended with the singular. Boxers, plural, yo, singular, right? So it is what it is. Now, is Tank Davis right about boxers? Some boxers, right? And Omar Figueroa said that he suffered from mental illness, but he still made weight. Danny Garcia said he suffered from mental illness, but he still made weight and had a fight. He did that, right? So the guys who are actually suffering from it, they actually still made weight and prepared to have a fight. Let's continue. Now, is Tank Davis right about boxers having to stop using the mental health ish to get out of stuff? And then he said, yo, bitch ass. Who was he talking to? I don't know. He said, yo, bitch ass, or he said, you a bitch? No, he said, your ass just a bitch. That's what he said. This is what Tank said recently, guys, on Twitter. And then he deleted it. After AB pulled out of the Omar Figueroa upcoming fight this weekend. They had a replacement. Omar Figueroa said that they had a feeling that Adrien Broner was going to do something like this. So Al Heyman and the boys, they had a fighter in the cut waiting. Sergey Lipinets, he was waiting in the cut just in case AB did this. So they had a feeling he was going to do this because they know he wasn't in shape. That's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know that's going on in the background, right? So a lot of people feel that Tank later said that he wasn't directing that comment towards Adrien Broner. He said that he was directing it towards Ryan Garcia. Now, I didn't see that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I saw a video that Blue Blood Sports TV put out, and that's what he was saying in his video. But I didn't see it myself. I'm not going to lie to you, right? Now, of course, nobody believes this. But then he deleted the tweet. So that's how I know that he was directing it towards his homeboy, AB, right? Tank has a habit of doing this. But everyone knows who Tank was talking about, right? Maybe Tank could have reached out to AB and voiced how he felt instead of using Twitter, the platform, right? But then again, who knows what type of relationship these two men currently have at the moment. Maybe they ain't rocking with each other no more right now. Maybe so. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Who knows, right? Now, do you guys believe that Tank directed this message towards Adrien Broner? Or do you believe that he directed it towards Ryan Garcia? Let's talk. Let's get the super chat out of the way. Shout out to Don Juan.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Don Juan, what's happening, man? What you say, fam? You say they should make Tank versus Broner and call it a day.
Out from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Just a Fan. Shout out to Just a Fan in the building. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and what the hell is going on? Okay, my bad, dog. Let me go ahead and blow this up a little bit more, just a little bit more, because I need to see the people in the chat. I got to see the people in the chat. Okay. What you say, Lil Green Eyes P say the energy shouldn't be selective. Oh no, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. You see what I'm saying? Mike Wilson, what you say, fam? You say AB versus Gary Russell Jr. You know what? That'd be a good money fight, bro. Like, honestly, that'd be a good money fight. AB versus Gary Russell Jr., DC versus Baltimore. Hell, one of my biggest videos was that. You know, when I had people calling in from DC and Baltimore talking about the actual politics, what goes on in DC and Baltimore from the street standpoint, and then Gary Russell Jr. and Tank Davis. I think that video did like 40,000 views. You know what I mean? They're still doing views to this day. You know what I mean? Shout out to Solo Dolo. What you say, fam? Solo Dolo say, he said, hey, coach, hit us with this nigga scared. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that sound effect no more, fam. I had took it out of my sound machine. I think I did. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I took it out. Marion G, what's happening? As a matter of fact, let me blow this up over here too. Let me blow this up over here. Let me blow this up over here because I want to be able to see the people, man. I want to be able to see the people. You feel me? I want to be able to see the people. Hold on. Let me blow this up a little bit more so I can see the people over here. Okay, cool. So the people, I got the people up. Shout out to Kane. Kane, what's going on, fam? You said if Tank was talking about Ryan, it's clout chasing. See, it works both ways. Yeah. Shout out to my sister, Lady Shan, in the building. Yes, sir. She said UGC Flame in the building. Shout out to UGC Flame. Salute to you guys. Ever Society, what you say? Hey, yo, salute, chat. Yes, sir. If it wasn't aimed at one person, why take it down and make a thing in the first place? Exactly. Totally agree. True. Shout out to Major Kickboxing. Please, you guys gotta please forgive me. My energy is kind of low because I'm sick. But we gonna ride out. We gonna ride out. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna make it do what it do. Pause. We're gonna make it do what it do. Now I'm starting to sweat a little bit, but we're gonna get through this day, okay? Shout out to Lionel. What's it, Lionel? Salvador? Saldivar. Brownsville, Texas. Saludos. So shout out to Brownsville, Texas. Tank said that shit. He said Tank said that shit, but won't stand on the sucker shit. Yeah, I totally agree with that. You gotta, when you say something, you gotta stand on that. F Society say Coach called mental health today. No. I have a physical sickness. You know what I mean? But you see what I'm saying? No, you gotta stand on what you say. But Tank has a habit of doing that. He'll put some shit out there. Like if you look at all of the tweets that he ever put out about Floyd Mayweather, he immediately deleted them. That's what he does. You know what I mean? I think what happens is a lot of these guys, when they be on social media, a lot of these boxers, some of them, not a lot, but some of them, they be going for undisputed on Twitter, and they be getting the Twitter fingers, and they say stuff in the moment, and then somebody may give them a call. Hey man, you need to take that down, man. Take that down. Don't be saying that. You know what I mean? And then they got to retract it. And I think that's what quite a few boxers do. You get what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is this. I will say this, guys. AB, if it wasn't for AB, Tank wouldn't even be in the situation that he's in. And this is not to take away from Tank. He had put in a lot of hard work in his career, but you can't never forget your start. The guy who got you to where you at. The guy who made the connection, the bridge. Because a lot of times in life, we all need bridges to cross in order to get to the other side. And the other side was Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather Promotions, TMT. And he was over here. Tank was in Baltimore with the rats and the roaches. And AB was the bridge. So he was able to cross that bridge in order to get to Mayweather. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's all that is. Solo Dolo, shout out to you, fam. Dury, what you say, fam? You say fanboys be moist over tweets. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, this social media shit is crazy. This social media stuff is just so crazy, dog. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, man. We got to get the likes up over 200. I do want to open up the phone lines. And we can open up the phone lines faster because we're shutting down at 5. So 5 o'clock my time, which would be 10 o'clock UK time. Shout out to Kane. Kane, what do you say, fam? You say Tank been trying to buck against Floyd, and now he doing it with AB. It's going to catch up to him. I think, you know what I mean? I think, I will say this. I think that, I will say that I do know that Tank and AB have a history together. They have a history together. You got to understand, AB was the bridge who Tank was able to cross over to get to the other side. So again, some people feel a certain type of way about it. And I understand that. I can get it. I understand that. As a matter of fact, I want to show you, because I did a poll, not a poll, but I did something today, right? And I always like to see what the people talking about because I can talk till my lips fall off. But the people's what I like to see. So the question was asked, is St. Davis right about boxers using mental health as an excuse to get out of stuff? We're not now. Let me clarify this. Mental illness is real. Got to say that 20,000 times, right? But sometimes and as it relates to Adrien Broner, again, we got to put it in the proper context. Adrien Broner was not in shape. He still had a beer belly, and he wasn't ready to fight Omar Figueroa. So it was the timing and the convenience of why I'm pulling out of the fight. Me personally, I don't think that mental illness was the reason why he pulled out of that fight. I personally, from what I've been hearing, I personally believe that, you know, he wasn't in shape, he wasn't ready. And I know that for a fact he wasn't in shape. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that for a fact. And I think Tank Davis was saying the same thing. Omar Figueroa went off on AB and said the exact same thing. I read his tweet yesterday. They knew that he wasn't in shape. That's why they had Sergey Lipinets on standby waiting just in case AB pull out the fight. So why would you have somebody waiting just in case if somebody pull out of the fight, if you do not have it, if you didn't have the heads up on what this person was doing in this camp? See, they had the heads up already. So everybody know what time it is, right? And that's why I don't believe in the victimhood Olympics. Because what happens is you have people who really are suffering from things, and then you have someone who try to be a part of the victimhood Olympics, someone who's been blessed, someone who has been highly favored at such a young age, and you know, at such a young age, been highly favored, and when things don't go your way, you like the boy that cry wolf. So no one is going to feel sorry for Adrien Broner today. Now maybe the dudes in Wakanda will. The Wakanda dudes be like, yeah, man, oh man, because anytime you hear about AB, oh man, yeah, man, you know, man, we got to pray for AB, man. Man, we know AB just got to get it together. He got to let his hands go. And I'm like, dude, it's like, how many y'all been saying this shit for 10 years? Yeah, he just got to get it together, man, and this and that. But when he gonna get it together? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like the boy that cries wolf. My thing is, you know, damn Tank, if you're gonna say some shit, stand on that shit. You supposed to be from B-More, right? You B-More niggas supposed to be hard, gangster, and tough, right? Well, if you hard, gangster, and tough, and B-More, you gotta stand on that shit. Don't be selective when it comes to being hard, gangster, and tough. I'm not trying to get in the interview, I'm fine, right? You know me, I don't dick ride for interviews for none of these fighters. I don't give a damn who it is. Even my favorite fighters, I don't, right? But I'm gonna just call it the way I see it. Stand on your shit. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Say it with your chest. That's what the older cats used to tell me. Say it with your chest, little nigga. Say it with your chest. You know what I mean? Shout out to Don Juan.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Oh, you know what?
Playtime's over, boy.
I'm sorry about that, man. I already read that tweet. I'm sorry about that, man. God damn, what the hell? What's going on? Oh, y'all already read that tweet. Yeah, hold on. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm tripping. Let's see what the people talking about, though. Here go the people. So I asked the question. I posed the question. This is what the people say. 39 comments. He said, yeah, he is right. But he should also talk about him using his promoter to duck top competition. This brother, he'll say, yeah, Tank right. But what he should be doing, he should be talking about how he using his promoter the duck competition. He say, okay, so you can, he said, okay. So can you name the list of fighters he's ducking? Because to my knowledge, his past 10 fights have been all top 5 opponents in all 4 sanctioning bodies. Yeah, this brother, he don't know how the sanctioning bodies work, but I do get what he's saying though. Here go Toon. I know who Toon is. Toon is a fanboy of Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis. So he's a PBC fanboy. He used to come over here. He don't come over anymore, but it is what it is. You know me. They come and they go. He said thank you. Fast Car Eddie. He said he's not ducking anyone. He's just not all there to be aware of those things. He never went to high school. He doesn't know. So Floyd took the wheel, so to speak. See this right here? So what he's saying is that he's not ducking anyone. He's just not all there to be aware of those things. So he's saying mentally, Tank ain't got them all. He don't understand that this guy Fast Car Eddie, he don't understand that he's insulting Tank Davis. He's saying that Tank Davis is stupid. He's just not all there to be aware of those things. He never went to high school. So he justifies his lack of intelligence by saying he never went to high school. So he doesn't know. So Floyd took over the wheel, so to speak. Now, he doesn't understand that this is the insult. You get what I'm saying? I'm smart enough to know that's an insult. But he probably didn't realize that. And you'll have some people be like, yeah, you're right about that, man. You're right about that, man. You're right about that. No, not understanding that this dude just insulted you without you even realizing. If you're low IQ, you wouldn't get it. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Bobby Jackson say he re-signed with Mayweather Promotions. That's his fault. This brother here, Jose Gomez, he say, no, they haven't. Stop making shit up. Barrios Burger King belt don't count. He said, first guy he faced in the top 10 at lightweight was Pitbull Cruz. He said, Mayweather's protecting his ass for money. He said, came right out of his own mouth. Leave, take a loan. Tell Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson to fight each other. He said, while we keep everything in the house over here with Showtime and the PBC. Jose ain't having it. He going out. But if Dante's Boxing Nation see, Jose Gomez said this about Tank Davis. This would be a Black Lives Matter moment. This would be, we got the protests in the street. Did you see the racists say, did you see what they say about Tank Davis? See, when it's a white or Hispanic, they'll say something totally different. But when it's a, you know, you got to always try to find the victim. You always got to try to find the racism in it somehow. But I'm just, you know, we know that's how our brother roll over there, right? But anyway, shout out to the other content creators. Fast Car Eddie, he said that's because he's not all there, as I stated already. So Fast Car Eddie said that, you know, Tank ain't got a ball. He's not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen, right? And I've had a brother from Baltimore tell me that. I have the video where the brother said it. I'm not going to say his name, but he did say that. He said he's not he's kind of dull a little bit mentally. And I don't like to say that because it's disrespect to the human being. Like, you may have started out dull, but the more you live and go out through life, you get smarter and sharper, especially if you're educating yourself. Like me, I read a book. I read a book a month, sometimes 2 books a month, right? But I try to always read, study, do research, and I write every day. I read and write every day because I'm trying to get better as a writer. And I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm a self-educated individual. I told you guys, I have a GED, right? And I graduated in 1992. And I flunked the 9th grade. I don't know if I told you guys that. I flunked the 9th grade of school. I flunked the 9th grade of school because I was in jail, right? So you're looking at a guy who flunked the 9th grade of school and been through what I've been through in life. Ended up getting a general education. I ended up walking with my class because I went to a school to where they had adult school right next to the high school. So when you go to adult school in America, if you're not from here, when you go to adult school, you get whole credits. And in high school, you get half credits. So I was able to catch up by going to adult school, getting whole credits, and then that allowed me to be able to walk with my class. This is true. But it is what it is. So let's continue. Now, so, and I'm doing very well for myself right now. Not a part of the Victimhood Olympics. If I can do it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm not a part of the Victimhood Olympics, but let's go. Boom. He said, I agree with Broner to an extent. Ryan Garcia had no reason. I guess he meant to say he agree with not Broner, but I guess he meant to say Tank. He said, I agree with Tank to an extent. He said Ryan Garcia had no reason to pull out of the Fortuna fight, and he still did. Well, he said it because of mental illness. He said people blasted him and said he was lying, ducking, etc. Now that AB, he said now that it's AB, all of a sudden it's hope he gets better. This is what Boom Boom Blitzcrank said. He said not all, but some people need to keep that same energy. If you thought Ryan was making excuses, then you must think AB is too. Now this brother here is talking about the double standards, the hypocrisy. He's talking about the double standards, the hypocrisy, right? Alfred Toyo, this is what he said. He said, sound like Tank doesn't even agree with his own statement. Otherwise, why did he delete it? If you're going to say something incendiary, he say, stand by your words. I totally agree with that. That's why I stand there. Man, stand on what you say. You're from B-More, right? You're from B-More. Stand on what you say. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He said, coach his class. He said, y'all Miss Potter. He said, I got a PhD in common sense. Yeah, I have a master's degree in common sense. Self-educated man. I am a self-educated man. Nation of Islam played a big part of my education, though. I'm not going to lie. Nation of Islam played a big part of my education. Even though I'm not in the nation anymore, but I'm always going to be affiliated with the nation. Once a fruit, always a fruit. That's what we always say. But those brothers played a big part. I was around a lot of street brothers, and one thing I did learn in the Nation of Islam is do a lot of reading and studying. So I learned my reading and studying habits from them, and it ended up me reading everything I can get my hands on and studying. And the first book I've ever read from beginning to end was the autobiography of Malcolm X when I was 18 years old. And from there, it's just been a journey ever since. I haven't stopped reading since. But anyways, shout out to Al Money. Al Money, he said, Coach, you're a solid guy, fam. Keep shining, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, and I really appreciate that. Some rando, he says self-education. Yeah, self-education is the best education in my opinion. You know what I mean? From what I've learned. If I had a chance to do it all over again, I would have went to, and I did go to college. I went to a technical school called ITT Tech. I didn't graduate, and I did go to Full Sail. Didn't finish, but I did learn how to become an engineer and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff I learned on my own, just reading books and trying it. You know what I mean? Just being honest with you. That's just how my brain works. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. F Society, what you said I had to go through 6 high schools. You say New York kicked me out, the last was in Jersey. Facts. Yeah, man. Some people got to go the long way in order to learn in life. Some people just learn from listening. Others got to go the hard way. I was the hard way type person. I was the guy that I was young, I was dumb, I was stupid, and I didn't listen. So I went through a lot of hardships in life that I did not have to go through. All I had to do was listen, right? So, you know, when I speak from experience. I speak from experience. I know what I'm talking about. Let's get to it. He say Tank is slow, and that has nothing to do with his education. Okay. But you get what I'm saying, though, the Boston Scholar, when I see people say that online, they don't understand. Like this brother here, a Boston Scholar, check this out. When that brother said it, he didn't understand that he was offending Tank. Like anytime, listen, man, let me tell you guys something online. This is to you Wakandas. When you sit back and say that Tank Davis is slow, you're insulting him. Whether he's slow or not, I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But you got to understand, you are insulting him. He's slow. He ain't got them all there. Now, that might be true. I don't know. But my thing is, understand that when you say that, know that you are not, like, know that you're not helping him. Know that know that you're not, if you're making an argument for him, man, the reason why he do certain things because he's slow, know that you are dissing him. Like, I would be offended if somebody said that about me. Man, that nigga slow, man. He ain't the smartest nigga. That nigga slow, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't for sure. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You get what I'm saying? And that's for anybody. Ryan Garcia, Floyd Mayweather, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury. Doesn't matter when you say that, and but it may very well be true. Now, it may very well be true that this fighter is slow. It may very well be true. I just want you to understand that whenever you say that, you are literally insulting him. I just want you to understand it, right? And listen, and I'm not saying to insult him or not to insult him. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you, I flunked the 9th grade of school. I flunked the 9th grade of school. Did a year in the county jail. Got out. Going back and forth to jail. Right? In and out of my high school. And then my mother told me, she said, son, I want you to graduate. And I had to go to adult school and stay a whole year in order to graduate, walk with my class of 92, Hillsborough High School. I wasn't dumb, you know what I mean? But I did a lot of dumb shit. But I'm very, very bright individual now. Now I'm brighter than motherfucker. Now I just toe tag and body bag. I toe tag and body bag dudes with degrees. Because you ain't read what I read, you ain't studied what I studied, and you ain't put into practice what I put into practice. You get what I'm saying? So, and I learned from a lot of people who are smarter than me that are my mentors. I have people who mentor me that are smarter than me. I listen to them now. I learned the art of listening now. That's why I go so hard on Wakanda, because they practice the art of victimization. I don't like that. This guy right here, Fat Boy Rail, he say Tank needs to stop using Floyd as an excuse to why he's not fighting top fighters. See, these guys right here, they're taking a different approach on it. So this brother here says, So if that's the case, you're saying that's a mental health issue. Try staying on topic, okay? This brother here, he says, I'm saying that Tank has no right to talk about anyone making excuses to get out of fights when he's been hiding behind his promoter for years. Stop being emotional. So this has been, so this goes on and on and on. This goes on and on and on. You see what's going on, right? Everybody feeling some type of way. Everybody feeling some type of way, right? Shout out to Boston Logic United.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, my brother? You say, Myron says, he says some people, he say some of the people that call them slow are retarded.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You know, when I was growing up, I used to hear my auntie and them talking. Well, you know that boy. You know he ain't the brightest light bulb in the kitchen now. You know he not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer. You do know that, right? You know what I mean? So you know, that's where I got that from. A lot of stuff that you hear me say, I learned it growing up, listening to my aunts, my uncles, and stuff like that. They was from the South Country, but they was very, very witty, very smart. So a lot of these sayings that you hear me say, I grew up hearing these things. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to Cool Bud Curry, man. Salute to you, fam. The boxing scholar. He said, they giving him not so pleasing defense. It's like my mom telling my neighbor, my son is too dumb to even comprehend stealing your car.
True.
Oh, man. He said, Coach, you know I got the YouTube belt. I want to unify. Hey, shout out to Justin Fan. Y'all got me laughing now, man. I need that laugh. He said, Justin Fan say, I want to unify.
I'm sorry. 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hey, man, I want to unify. I want to unify. I want to get. He say, I want to get Canelo in the ring. I want to get him, bring him to Houston. I want to fight Gennady Golovkin. I want to bring it to Houston. And this one got me about that video, about that soundbite. He said, if they're willing to come down to 160, this is my weight division. Guess what? Triple G was already at 160.
If Bitty has to make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch weight in between 160 and 168. Billy Beatties is 168 pounders.
Triple G was already at 160 when he said that.
So that's why people keep mentioning Canelo and Golovkin, the higher stakes. I will fight Billy Beatties.
What's up about that?
All right, he's no problem to me. They talk a lot, strong, I'm here, I'm that. But it's different when you get in there, you got to figure something out. Man, don't listen to it. Hey, fans, y'all keep it locked. We got bigger things.
Hey, SP, he say sign the contract. SP, check this out. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Check this out, dog. Check this out. I dropped the video today, right? Boy, I told you I know these Wakandas very well, boy. I swear I know these Wakandas. Boy, these Wakandas, boy. Anybody don't know what Wakanda is? Wakanda is these pro PBC D-riders I be hearing online. Well, I dropped the video today, right? As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this. You know, and you know me, I'm an anti-narrative busing channel, so I try to blow up all the narratives, right? You know, I be on dudes' neck. You know, I love boxing. They love promotional companies. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I really don't get that. You know, like how a nigga who ain't got you don't read no books. You ain't even got a high school diploma or a GED. And if the GED you might do have is that kind of jail GED or the one you got from Job Corps, and you're gonna sit here and try to tell multimillionaires what they should do with their money and what to sign and stuff like that. Like that don't even make no sense. Y'all check that new video out I just dropped, man. Y'all check that out I just dropped. Now check this out though, right? Now where am I going at with this? I got a Wakanda. I gotta show y'all Wakanda, right? They hate that I branded them that name. I branded these dudes that name. You know, the crazy part about Wakanda was created by two white men, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Shout out to Jack Kirby and Stan Lee for creating, for giving black people in America something to be proud of. Two white guys. Thank you so much, sir.
True.
Let's give them a round of applause. this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Check this out. This is hilarious. Hold on. Somebody sent me a cash out, man. Shout out to Jaime Rivera for dropping that. Bam, cash out on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
I gotta show y'all this, right?
Playtime
Gotta show y'all this.
boy.
Sick and all, sick and all. Shout out to Jaime. He say, supporting your channel. Feel better, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna get
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Sabrina, you gonna laugh. Not Sabrina. Check this out. Sabrina, check this out. When I be saying sign the contract, 70-30, 80-20, 60-40, 90-10, take whatever we give you. y'all think I be capping, right? Guess what, Sabrina? Check this out. I got receipts. I got receipts. Oh, wait. Hey, what to do with that? What to do with that? Hey, hold on. Where's that? Hey, Sabrina, hold on. Oh, you know I got the receipt now. You know I got the receipt. Oh, you know I got the receipt. Hold on. As a matter of fact, hold on. I think. Hold on. You know I got the receipt. Oh, you know I got the receipt, boy. I got the receipt. What they do? Hey, that dude say, tell boy to stop ducking and sign the contract. Tell him to stop ducking and sign the contract. Tell him to stop ducking. hey. Oh, I laughed so hard when he said it. Let's get to the Hey, Sabrina, check this out. Sabrina, I can't make this up. Hey, so I dropped this video because I told you I'm putting this on Wakanda. I'm putting this all on Wakanda if this fight don't happen, right? The Wakandas are straight out the comic books. Yes, sir. So this dude talking about Canelo. I ain't gonna get to him. Let's see. Let me see what this brother said. Where is that? Hold on, where he at? Hold on. He say let the spin sexuals. He say the Walkers, the Wakandas, I ride for the PBC. He said Errol said that Al Heyman never mentioned the Bud Crawford fight. Where is that? Hey, here you go right here. I told y'all, I can't make this shit up. I told y'all. Sign the contract. This avatar right here named Dessine. He always come over here on my contract. This dude right here. This is a perfect example of Wakanda right here. Sign the contract. And you see what my reply was? There goes Wakanda, y'all. And I bust out laughing. All laughing emojis. Bro, I knew it. Every day I get this. Sign the contract. 70-40, 80-30, 90-20. Take whatever we give you. Hey, Errol the A side. He the A side. Bro, I'm like, oh my Lord. Oh boy, I can't make this up. True. Dude, you know what? The reason why they can't handle me over here, guys, because I be coming with too much truth and facts. And I always come with receipts. I come with so much truth and facts that they my adversaries, they can't do nothing but just try to be reduced to calling me names and stuff like that. And it doesn't work because I tell jokes with the best of them myself. I'm like one of the best when it comes to this. So I'm really good at what I do. But these guys, they just kill me. Like when I tell you these guys really do have low IQs and they suffer from victimhood mentalities, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not, and you see I'm saying it right now. I'm not being funny. I'm not laughing or nothing. I'm like dead serious. Like you really got to understand the psychology of a Wakandaite. You got to understand the psychology of a Wakandaite. Because the stuff that these guys say is hilarious to me. But anyway, let's get off of Wakanda. Right? Somebody told me I need to ease up on Wakanda. I won't ease up. I don't know how to ease up. I swear I don't know how to ease up. But anyways, let's continue. I like to see what the people got to say. Right? Where is nose running? Where's my dog AB? As a matter of fact, hold on. I think AB got off of social media. I think they've been on his neck. Cause a lot of people feel like he's been playing possum. A lot of people feel like he's been taking real situations as relate to mental health, and then using it as an excuse A lot of people feel that way. I will hope not. And I think the reason why people feel that way because they don't have any sympathy towards Adrien Broner. This is the thing right here, right? This is the thing right here. I want to show you this. I want to show you this. And I think this is what people are getting upset at. This is what people are getting upset at. Check this out, fam. Now, this is Adrien Broner certified Twitter account. He said, just a week away, guys. Hope y'all got y'all tickets. It's going to be fireworks in Miami. Question I have is this. All the people who bought tickets to this fight because they wanted to see Adrien Broner, and they was fighting in the Chitlin circuit. They fighting on the Chitlin circuit, right? I just imagine how they feel. Because I'm sitting there thinking, right? Just imagine how they feel. You get what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Let's see what the people got to say. I always like to see what the people got to say. Let's go to the people. Can we do this for the people, by the people, other people? Because we come from the people. He said, man, nobody wants to see that bomb show, shaking my head. This brother here says, especially after your last tantrum interview and the shade you put on Floyd. Now, this is the Floyd Mayweather supporter. He said, true boxing just wants you to go quietly in the night. These people had enough of Adrien Broner. He say facts. He waited for the week of the fight in order to cancel. A whole clown. A lot of people say AB a fool. Boy, that boy a fool, boy. Yes, clowns are fools. Clowns are fools, right? That boy a fool. He said a whole clown. The can man got crushed. This guy, now these people have turned on AB. He said, damn, Adrien, I was looking forward to your fight. And now you drop out? He said, can you come back from this? Damn, bro. I hope you find the help that you need. Now, this dude here still sympathizing with AB, saying AB need help. I mean, the man sleep on the bed for the money. So you video yesterday, the man sleeping on the bed full of money. $250,000, $500,000, sleeping on the bed full of money. I would love to have those type of problems. What's wrong, coach? Man, I got all this money I'm laying on, dog. I got a paper cut on my finger right here counting money. You did? Yeah, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. Psychologically, this is doing something to me. Man, I'm going to the strip club. I just blew 100. Nigga, I made it rain. I just blew 100 yesterday, gambling and stripping at the strip club. Then I came right back. I got another 250 right here. I don't keep nothing less than 100. If it's less than $100 bill, I rip it up and throw it in the toilet. I don't keep nothing less. I keep hundreds and fifties. If it ain't 100 or 50, we don't even throw that away. We don't even keep that. That's some mental health for your ass, ain't it, man? Shout out to SP Got Beats. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam W.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
SP he say, no lie, I want a t-shirt that say sign the contract. And on the back say 70-30. Don't worry about the terms.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah. Hey, for real though. Hey, shout out to Yarmus. What you say, family? His weight was probably way out. Yeah, Yarmus, I'm telling you what I know. I know this, like, this ain't no rumors. This ain't no sources say, even though I have not physically saw Adrien Broner, but I know for a fact that he was way off weight. He really wasn't training for this fight. This is what Omar Figueroa meant by, hold on, Yarmus, let me find this for you, my brother. Hold on. This is what Omar Figueroa, hold on. Let's find Omar. This is what he meant by this. And as a matter of fact, this is what Tank meant by this tweet. Hold on, Yarmus. This is, because I want to give it its proper context. This is what Tank meant by this before he deleted it. But you know, the internet is undefeated. You can see right here, this tweet has been deleted. They probably told him, take it down. He said, boxers got to stop using mental health, using mental health shit to get out of stuff. Your ass a bitch. So why do you feel like that he uses mental health to get out of stuff? Let's go here. I want to give it its proper context, right? This is Tank Twitter page. He deleted it. Let's go to Omar Figueroa. There we go right there. Let's go to Omar Figueroa, right? Now it's 12-round super lightweight bout. Omar Figueroa, he say Broner is out. Lipinets is in. Now, do you see how easy? You see how easy they was able to find a replacement? They always have fighters in place just in case. He said, but just like that, my job gets tougher. He said, confident in the work we did. We know Lipiness is coming to fight. Yes, Lipiness is coming to fight. Facts. But this what I wanted to show you. Right here, Omar Figueroa said, now Omar Figueroa suffers from mental illness, right? He said it's still going down. We're ready for war. He said, Kevin Ioli said this. He said, this is my column on Omar Figueroa, who is still fighting Saturday despite an abundance of mental health issues, mental health illness diagnosis. You see what I'm saying? He's still fighting. And then, hold on, Yarmus, I want to put it in its proper context. He said, as we all know, my fight against Adrien Broner is now off. Now I don't mind because this is something that we expected. Why did you expect it? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Why did you expect Adrien Broner to pull this stunt? What did you know? Apparently, there was something that they knew already. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man, so we can open up the phone lines. Hit the like. We got over 300 people in here well, how many likes we have? Let's see how many likes we have. Shit. I'm watching the show right here. Watching the show right here. How many likes we have? This is the actual show. Let me go ahead and bring it down. This is the actual show we're looking at, guys. We have 142 likes. We need more. We need more. We need a whole lot of more. We need over 200 in order to open up the phone lines. We need over 200. But anyways, let's get back over here to Twitter. So I want to put it in this proper context, y'all, my brother. I want to put it in this proper context. So they knew already because they knew that Yarmus, they knew that Adrien Broner, just like what you said, they knew he wasn't training. They knew he wasn't ready. They knew this. And some people may say he probably wasn't training because mental health. I would say this. If you are a career mess up and things ain't going your way and Al Heyman is not releasing your money, the best thing that probably could have happened to Adrien Broner at this point is Al Heyman. I'm going to give Al Heyman his props. I don't know how much money that Al Heyman has of Adrien Broner, but he has to keep this guy's money because I gave you a list of everything that he was blowing, all his money that he was blowing. So whatever he may have left, Al Heyman got to give him an allowance. 33-year-old man getting an allowance of his own money that he fought for, right? And he was going to get paid for this fight. So you pulled out of a fight that you was going to get paid for. Fighters fight in order to pay their bills. That's how you make money. If you don't fight, you don't eat. You know, in the South, we got a saying, I play this thing for bread and meat. If I don't win, I don't eat. If you're playing it for bread and meat, if you don't win, you don't eat. But the only way you can win, you got to play it. You got to get in the game. You have to fight. If you never get in the game, you'll never win because you got to play it in the first place. So when you do play the game of boxing, you play the game for bread and meat. Because if you don't win, you don't eat. Your livelihood is on the line, basically. Right? You don't play with your livelihood. But let's continue. It's not big enough. I know you guys can't see it, so let me blow it up a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. You blow it up a little bit more. Whole lot of more, right? Anyways, so Omar Figueroa, this is what he said. So he said, we expected this, so we had plans in motion to mitigate most of the aftermath. He said, what really pisses me off now is that Adrien Broner wants to use mental health as an effing excuse. That I have a problem with because that's BS. You don't get to cry a river, cry mental health now. You say, not saying that you don't suffer from mental health issues, as we can all tell that you do. Just don't use it as an excuse now, after you've been undisciplined and not taking this fight / training camp seriously. So he wasn't training, he wasn't taking it seriously. And that's what Tank Davis is talking about when he said you got to stop using mental health as an excuse to get out of stuff. That's what he's talking about. True. That's what he's talking about, fam. That's what he's talking about. So, you know, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not a part of the pity Olympics. I'm not a part of the victimhood Olympics. I don't do that, right? Especially when there are real victims out there. I showed you guys some videos yesterday of a brother from Beaufort, South Carolina, born with no arms. Works for NASCAR. Remember that? And I'm gonna give you guys some advice. If you ever have a situation to where you're feeling down in spirit, understand that there's someone that's always doing worse than you. Understand that there are people who are born with physical handicaps, like the brother I showed you yesterday. He was born with a half a body. He was a wrestler. He has a movie on Netflix. I forgot the brother's name. He grew up in a foster home because he was born with a handicap. I think his parents gave him up or something like that. His mother gave him up, and he grew up in foster care all of his life. And he used to have to fight every day. Black man. I forgot that brother's name. I'm gonna look him up. I forgot his name. He used to have to fight every day in foster care. Just imagine being born with a half a body. And he got adopted by some white people. Imagine that. Imagine growing up with no arms. You can't pull a gun on nobody if they try to harm you. You can become a victim of someone who has both arms and legs that can harm you at any given time. You can't defend yourself. Imagine that. I showed you videos of that yesterday. Showed you videos yesterday, right? I don't feel sorry for millionaires. I'm just saying me. If you've been so blessed in order to be put in a position to where most people in society would give their left leg to have the riches of the earth, and you mess it up, you blow it, guess what? It's going to be very hard for someone to feel sorry for you. And maybe some people will feel sorry for you, right? And I'm not saying I don't have sympathy. I do have sympathy for people. I do. But what I don't like is able-bodied human beings who use excuses for a reason why they're not successful in life. And then they like to blame other people and societal issues for the reason why they're not successful. Now, someone like a Dante's Boxing Nation, he would totally disagree with me because he's always going to look for the victimization of it. He's always going to look for the racism. You know what I mean? He's always going to look for that. Some people are always looking for racism. So when they wake up in the morning, it's racism under the bed. It's racism under the couch. It's racism in the refrigerator. It's racism under my car. Some people are always looking for that. It's very important for someone who has a victimhood mentality to find something to latch on to. And I just don't think it's fair to people like Josiah Henson. Who is Josiah Henson? That's the guy who a book that's called Uncle Tom's Cabin. That's the guy who the book was written after. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot that I know. I try to share it with you guys. My boxing platform is a little different from most people. I like to talk about boxing, but I start to see that in my boxing platform, I like to talk about real life issues that other channels are not talking about and tied into the sport of boxing, because I like to have smart subscribers. I like to have smart subscribers. And I like to run away the dumb ones. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I like to do. So that's what I like to do. Anytime you're feeling down in spirit, just look. Anytime you're feeling down in spirit, look this brother up. Hold on. Where is that? What a brother at? Hold on. I thought I had it. As a matter of fact, I got it right here. I'm tripping. See this guy right here? I'm going to show you guys something. Adrien Broner, 8B, about billions. Check this out. This guy right here is a motivational speaker. His name is Nick Vujicic. He's a motivational speaker. As you can see, he doesn't have any arms or legs. He doesn't have any arms or legs, right? And see how he answered the phone? And check this out. I want to show you something. Wait, I'm not going to play it. I just want to show you the crowd. Where's the crowd? Look at this. You have all these people. These are kids he's talking to. Just imagine a person born with no arms and legs going all over the world, motivating people who were born with arms and legs, giving them motivation about life. True. You picking up what I'm putting down? So, and this is why I say, if you say something, stand on it. I stand on everything I say on this platform because I'm a man. Men stand on stuff that they say. If I say something, I'm going to stand on it. Period. Tank Davis, you was right in your tweet. You from B-More. Act like it. You grew up in poverty from the roughest of the rough. Act like it. Don't be tweeting stuff and then taking it back. Be a man and stand on your own square. Stand on it. If you from B-More, right? Adrien Broner. There are people who are going through serious issues in life. Ryan Garcia. There are people who are going through serious issues in life. Omar Figueroa. He going through mental illness. He still made weight for the fight, and he's still fighting this Saturday. If you're going through something, fine. But don't use it as an excuse when it's not necessary to use it. Just be a man and say, you know what, dog? I messed up. I wasn't prepared for the fight. I didn't take it seriously. And I'm so much of a G about my gangster that I'm going to still go through with this fight, try to make this fight happen. I'm just going to show up and really make it happen. I'm not going to use something that's very serious. And this is what Tank is talking about. This is what Omar Figueroa is talking about. Y'all got to understand the context in which they're saying. What they're saying is they know they know that AB is BSing around. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Shout out to the Boston Scholar. He said that dude is inspiring, but damn, it was a lot of mayonnaise in that crowd. What does mayonnaise have to do with inspiration? You get what I'm saying? Like, what does mayonnaise have to do with the what does mayonnaise? I think the Boston Scholar. I don't know what you mean by that, my brother. But what I don't get it. Like you lost me with that. Could you please explain what you mean by that? There's a lot of mayonnaise in the crowd. What does their skin color have to do with anything? I think you're missing the moral of the story. I think you're missing the moral of the story. My mother used to always tell me, not my mother, my grandfather, Kareem. My grandfather, Kareem. R.I.P. to Kareem. He say, yeah, man, I don't like this dude, man. I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude right here, man. I know. He say he means a lot of whites, coach. I know what he mean. I know exactly what he mean. I know what he mean. But I don't like this dude right here, man. He said this, he said that. I like the message, but I don't like him. He say, nigga, fuck whether you like him or not. Did you get the message? I don't like the messenger. Forget the messenger. Did you get the message? A lot of us miss the message because we don't like the mayonnaise. A lot of us forget the message because we don't like the chocolate. A lot of us miss the message because we don't like the peanut butter. A lot of us miss the message because we don't like the messenger from which the message comes from. You get what I'm saying? But my granddaddy, like he told me, he said, brother, did you get the message? True. Did you get the message? The Boston Scholar say just an observation. Okay. My other brother right here. A lot of mayonnaise, okay? A lot of mayonnaise. Okay. My other brother right here. Richie Parker. Showed you guys yesterday, right? We ain't gonna be on this long, just a little short. So, little Richie Parker, right? Let's go to Richie Parker. Richie said that he don't listen to what other people say about him. He works for Adrien Motorsports. Look how he opens the door. Yeah. What is he going to do? So y'all ain't see this. He works for NASCAR. He works for Adrien Motorsports. He designs cars. Does everything with his feet. Yep. Racism, white supremacy. Racism, white supremacy. Holding the brother man down. Holding the brother man down, huh? Mr. LDBC, he said anybody likes Miracle Whip on their mayonnaise, on their sandwich. Yeah. Shout out to SP the Ghost. SP the Ghost. You remind me of when I see every time I see your name, I think about what's my main man Styles? Is it Styles P from the Locks? SP the Ghost? Yeah, you remind me of that there. He said it's all because there's no way to actually measure mental sickness like you can with a physical one. He said, like you can see somebody is physically ill, but mental is inside. I understand that, but check it out though. Check it out though. I get what you're saying with that. I get what you're saying with that. But my thing is this. There are people who really, really like going through stuff, right? And all I'm saying is, apparently, Adrien Broner, Tank Davis felt the same way that Omar Figueroa felt. Remember, Tank said that boxers have to stop using mental health as an excuse to get out of shit. The context, SP, is this. I'm telling you what I know, dog. Adrien Broner wasn't training. And he wasn't in shape. So that was the reason why he pulled out. And everybody knows it that's in boxing, right? But the fact that a lot of people feel like he stepped so low. He stepped so low to use a serious situation instead of manning up saying, you know what, man, I wasn't in shape, man. That's why I'm doing this. And it's like he's trying to get sympathy, my brother. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to get sympathy when there are real people out there, who really have sympathetic issues that's going on in life. Do you get what I'm saying? That really have sympathetic issues that's going on in life. See, you say athletes just doing this more and more. And you know what? Athletes are doing this all over sports. It's not just boxing. They're doing it in football, basketball. They're doing it everywhere. And guess what? As soon as a situation arrives with these athletes, let's say they go out there and do something dumb, right? Let's say they go out there and do something dumb. And then as soon as the repercussions of their dumbness come back to bite them in the behind, oh man, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Another AB. What's the other AB name? Antonio Brown. Another AB. His name is AB, Antonio Brown. Played for my team, my football team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Antonio Brown has been doing clown shit his whole NFL career. When he was with Pittsburgh, he was always doing clown stuff. Then they eventually traded him to the Oakland Raiders. He did clown stuff. Didn't even make it. He didn't even make it to training camp. They cut him out of the NFL. I'm free, mama, I'm free. They let me out of my contract. And then Tom Brady spoke up for him. Brought him to Tampa Bay. Got him a Super Bowl ring. What he did in the middle of the game last year, quit on the team in the middle of the game. Took his pass off, threw him in the audience. Everybody, yo, man, AB suffered from mental health. I said, okay, Antonio Brown suffered from mental health? Okay, cool. Guess what? He don't need to play football no more. Just focus on your mental health. Go to a doctor and stay doing that. Because if your mental illness is that bad, you don't need to be playing any kind of sports. Just go to a doctor and just stay with that doctor and get your mind right. Yeah, man, I need to play football. Why? Every time you get on the football field, you act the donkey. Why you need to play football? For what? You quit because you said you suffer from mental illness. Okay, you suffer from mental illness. Handle your mental illness. That should be a full-time job for you. That should be a full-time job for you. Nah, just go do that. You get what I'm saying? So, you say, so maybe since it's happening across sports, it's really an underlying issue affecting their mental health. Nah, I'm gonna tell you what I see, what's going on around sports. In America, you got the woke culture. You have the victimhood Olympics going on in America, in politics, and it has reared its ugly head in all walks of life. It started with the BLM movement, the victimhood Olympics. That's what's going on. That's what's going on in America, from what I'm seeing. It's all political. That's what it's all about. These are spoiled multimillionaires who have been blessed to make the kind of money that the average human being will never see, And as soon as they do something dumb, notice that the mental health always follows behind when the fighter does, when one of these sports figures do something stupid. Well, you ain't saying nothing about this. You ain't saying nothing about this back then. You get what I'm saying? So it is what I call it the way I see it. See, the thing is with me, fam, I'm bold enough to come out and say it. Because there's no repercussions with me. I don't care nothing about being canceled. I don't care nothing about the victimhood Olympics. I'm not a part of none of that. I'm a man. I stand on what I say. I'm not going to retract anything I say today. If I say it, I mean it. You get what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. I call it the way I see it. I'm not here to coddle grown men's feelings when I'm showing you examples of people who really should be suffering from mental health. Really should be suffering from mental illnesses. Explain to me, how does a guy who was born with no arms and legs going around the country speaking to people who were born with arms and legs as a motivational speaker? Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. True, true, true. Over here, I give you guys countless examples. Now, people go through stressful situations. Stress, listen, I've been stressed out. That don't mean I suffer from mental illness. That's just I'm stressed out about a situation. Every human being go through stress. Shit, everybody's got a mental illness then. I'm so stressed out. Oh my gosh. You know, I always make fun of Ryan Garcia. Oh my gosh, Oscar, I can't do this, Oscar. Well, Ryan, what's wrong? Oh my gosh, Oscar, I got a pimple on my face. You have a pimple? Yes, Oscar, I have a pimple on my face. And I was taking a selfie, and I normally get 2,000 likes on this particular picture. I only got 1,999. It's because of the pimple, Oscar. Oh my gosh, Ryan, what you gonna do? Oh, I'm suffering. I gotta pull out of the fight. Okay, Oscar, don't worry about it. Okay, Ryan, don't worry about it. I always do that, right? Because, and guess what? We're gonna keep that same energy with Adrien Broner. We're going to keep that same energy with Adrien Broner. Because I feel, I'm just saying me, I feel, again, I don't want the interview from nobody from the PBC, I'm fine. I don't want the interview from nobody from Showtime, I'm fine. I'm good. I don't want the interview from anyone that's affiliated with those guys. I'm good, I'm fine. I stand on my own 2 feet, I hold my own nuts. But I'm going to call it the way I see it. Not going to compromise my principles and what I believe in for nobody. That's just the way I see it. Right? You got people going through some real issues. My mother worked at a shrimp packing factory with an 8th grade education. Caught 2 buses going to school, and we was 6 months. She was engaged to a guy. They broke up. He left her. And true story. And we was like 5 months behind on rent. And the landlords was Mary and Larry Smith. 2 white people, Christians, right? They should have put us out. And my mother was dating who became my stepfather later on in life, and his name is Oscar. And make a long story short, Larry and Mary Smith sold the apartment complex. They forgave my mother's debt. They knew she was trying. She used to always put money on it every week. You know, she was only making $4.25 an hour. That was minimum wage back in 1986, 87. $4.25. It was $3.75, then it went up to $4.25. 8th grade education. I never heard my mother say, yeah, man, she suffered from mental health. Never. Was she stressed out? Yes. But I never heard her say that. And you're seeing that more and more now with athletes. And you're seeing it more with people who have privilege in society. So I don't know if these guys are weak or you get what I'm saying? But I got to call it the way I see it. It's so coincidental that, man, I ain't in shape for this fight. It's so coincidental, man, I ain't been training for this fight. It's so coincidental, man, I still got a beer belly. What could I do? Oh, man, I'm suffering from mental illness. This is what Tank is talking about. Talking about. So it is what it is. I'm going to say it. Now, I know this is what I'm saying is not going to be popular with Dante's Boxing Nation. I know that's fine. I'm cool with that. Remember, I always take the unpopular approach. Shout out to Jaime Rivera for dropping that. Bam, cash up on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say AB always finding himself in the drama and problems.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He said, question, coach, is mixing mental health and victimhood mentality conflating two separate issues? Yeah, pretty much. Yep. So yeah, because this is the thing, right? You have, as a matter of fact, let's break this down. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Because the only way you'll really know if you suffer from mental health, you probably have to really go get diagnosed by a doctor, right? I don't know if people can self-evaluate themselves, but let's continue. He's saying black people don't take mental health seriously. That goes two ways, though. Black people may not take mental health seriously because they think it's a joke. And then black people may not take mental health seriously because they'll take mental health and use it as a joke to justify why they're not doing certain things that they should be doing. It's two sides of the coin you're arguing, right? You got heads, you got tails. Mental illness is very serious. A lot of black people didn't really take it serious growing up, maybe. That's what you say, right? On the other side, I can use it as an excuse to justify my bullshit. You're not taking it serious by using it as an excuse, as a joke, right? It go both ways. Two sides of the same coin, heads and tails. It's the same coin. And this is what this is what I talk about, guys. This is why I tell you guys this. I say that when you're dealing with these guys that have this victimhood mentality and stuff like that, these guys argue both sides of the coin. These work like I always tell you about these Wakanda niggas. You can't beat them. You know why you can't beat them? They argue both sides of the coin. They argue heads and tails. If it fits their narrative, it's heads. If it doesn't fit their narrative, they argue tails. They go both ways with it. Nigga, you just said heads. Yeah, but I'm saying tails now. Well, you just said tails. Yeah, but I'm saying heads now. I call it the way I see it, dog. I call it the way I see it. I'm not here to pacify grown men. That's not my job to pacify you. I'm going to call it the way I see it. And you talking about a guy, shit, nigga, I don't got shot twice. I've been to the feds. Doggone, got shot at with a 12-gauge shotgun from a stepdaddy in the projects when I was 7 years old. Me and my mama stayed in the shelter for battered women and children. Got bullied when I was 13. Had a dude named Theodis Young put a gun on me in the mall. Try to get me to steal from him. Steal for him. All kind of stuff I've been through. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Not me. I ain't trying to hear that shit, dog. True. A lot of you niggas is weak. I'm gonna just say it like this here. A lot of you niggas is weak. A lot of you are weak. A lot of you men out there today in 2022, you're very weak. And you some bitches. Any level of stress that you go through in life, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Because there's people that's really, really, really going through some serious stuff. And you, any level of human beings go through stress. Everybody in the chat probably going through some kind of stress right now. You might be stressed out. You got kids. You know, you got bills, cost of living going up. Everybody suffer from mental illness then. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Listen, when I was in Los Angeles, right? I was in Los Angeles. Downtown Los Angeles, they got a place called Skid Row. Bro, you want to see some motherfuckers who really going through some shit in life? There's some people I can show you. I ain't even got to go to Los Angeles. I'm just saying on Skid Row. I told you guys a story about a guy that was having an argument with himself. Like literally. I think what to do. His name was Jimmy, but we call him Nimmy. Nimmy. Instead of Jimmy, we replaced the J with an N. We call him Nimmy. Man, we call him Nimmy, right? And he was arguing with himself. Yeah, man, damn all that stuff, man. What you talking about, dog? Man, I don't know what you doing, dog. You know, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Man, you ain't gonna F with me, man. Who you talking to? Pull up right now. I'm finna pull up. Like he was literally arguing with himself. He used to take Thorazine. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He said I couldn't talk boxing because it take my mind off of things. Yeah. Anyways. Let's get off that. But a lot of these dudes are weak. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm not here to pacify. I'm gonna say what the rest won't say. A lot of these dudes is weak, they bitches. And this is what's going on. And in the culture of America today, in this, and this is not just the YTBC. This is the culture that's going on in America today. Politicians pushing victimhood. And as a matter of fact, let's do this. Shit. Man, I ain't finna be playing with these niggas, man. I'm sick and all, but here you go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary. Right? Let's see. Is this the same one? Okay. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary, guys. And let's go to something else. Urban Dictionary. And let's go here. Break this shit down like a 57 Chevy. All right, let's do this. Shout out to Drew.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, as someone who sees a psychiatrist twice a month, therapy is a privilege of being in a developed world, in a developed first world where majority of us don't have to worry about our next meal. Therapy has a place. Yes, it does.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
In society, you can't even be a man no more in society. In America, they're turning men into women and women into men. And all kind of, bro, it's like, it's in America, it's the world of Bizarro. Up is down and down is up. Remember Bizarro and the Super Friends in the cartoons? Bizarro. He was the opposite of Superman. And in the Bizarro world, everything is good is bad and everything bad is good. You get what I'm saying? Kryptonite doesn't weaken Bizarro. Kryptonite gives him strength. You see what I'm saying? This is what's going on in America. I got to call it the way I see it, dog. I'm not here to sugarcoat grown men. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. Let's go here. The Oppression Olympics. Oppression Olympics is a characterization, right? Characterization, sorry about that, of marginalization as a competition to determine the relative weight of the overall oppression of individuals or groups, often by comparing race, gender, socioeconomic status, or disabilities in order to determine who is worst off. Lord have mercy. True. Who is worst off and the most oppressed? The characterization often arises within debates. You see that online, Dante's Boxing Nation. The characterization often arises within debates about the ideological values of identity politics. This is what's going on in America. Identity politics, intersectionality, and social privilege. The term became used among some feminist scholars in the 1990s. The first potential recorded use of the term as a way to theorize comparing oppression was by Chicana feminist Elizabeth Martinez. She was a Chicana, right? Chicana. In a conversation with Angela Davis. Shout out to Angela Davis. She's a part of the Black Panther Party. At the University of California, San Diego in 1993. Martinez stated, the general idea is no competition of hierarchies should prevail. No oppression Olympics. This is what's going on in America today. Y'all don't hear me though. Shout out to Lee Mansour.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub today.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
This is what's going on in sports today.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Not only that, let's continue. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary. The victimhood, the Victim Olympics. Y'all ain't never heard of that. This is a real term. Victim Olympics. What's the definition of a Victim Olympics, right? You see this in boxing all the time. We come on here, we like to talk boxing, right? We like to talk boxing. That's why every time we come up here, we like to talk boxing. Always somebody talking about racism. Yeah, racism, white supremacy, the white man. You see what they doing to us? This dude got a net worth of $30 million. How was he being oppressed? That don't mean he ain't being oppressed. That don't mean he ain't suffering from mental illness. The white man made it right there. Like what? So these guys suffer from the Victim Olympics. Let's read what the Victim Olympics is. Special interest groups who minimize or oppose, even bringing up discrimination, disadvantages of other groups. They do this under the false belief that compassion is a zero-sum game, right? And feel the need to ensure their prejudices are seen as worse than the prejudice faced by many other groups. Feminists refuse to allow the men's rights movement. A lot of this stuff started for feminism back in the day, right? 50s and 60s and stuff like that. You know, feminists refuse to allow the men's rights movement and their issues to like circumcision to exist because winning is everything in the Victimhood Olympics. So what are they saying right here? So you got groups online, groups in America, we're arguing about who is a bigger victim. Well, you ain't been through what I've been through because of this. I've been through way more than you. I've been through so much oppression. And I suffer from the remnants of that right here. True. So I call it the way I see it. You have the oppression. You have the oppression Olympics. Put that in your vocabulary. The oppression Olympics, look it up. And you have the victim, I call it the Victimhood Olympics. That's why when we try to talk boxing, it got to always go back to race. What does got to do with the check left hook? What does got to do with the trap counter? What does got to do with the fight that's coming up this weekend with Anthony Joshua and Adrien Broner? What does got to do with Omar Figueroa fighting Sergey Lipinets? What does got to do with whoever Tank Davis may be fighting, or whoever Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford may be fighting, or whoever Tyson Fury may be fighting? You know, we know he's retired now, but well, so you say. But anyway, but you get what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with that. So when we come to boxing, we try to create an environment to where we can come together, find some kind of common denominator where we can come together and just talk about the sport. But the Victimhood Olympics always come around. It's in sports now. You got dudes living in mansions talking about their victims. And you got dudes who living in the projects who saying the total opposite of what the dude that's living in the mansion is saying. I can't make this shit up. True. You got dudes who rip money up and flush it down the toilet. You got dudes who brag about, yeah, man, I spent $100,000 yesterday and I got another 250 right here. Look here, man. Like I said before, man. Look here, man. Boy, hey, B, boy, you a fool. Hey, look here, man. Hey, B, look here, man. I don't keep $20 bills, man. Hey, record this, homie. Record this. Let me rip this money up. I rip $20 bills up and flush it down the toilet. I don't do that. We don't keep 20s. Wait a minute, when you broke? Yeah, I was broke. I came up from eating cereal with water in it. So how can you come up from eating cereal with water in it and now you're in a position of privilege that most people would never get to in their life, only to come back and try to play victim? Did you play victim when you was eating cereal with water in it? No. But as soon as you get you some money and then you ran through your money, you blow your money, a grown man named Al Heyman got to keep tracking your money and give you an allowance every month, and then you pull out of a fight because you're not in shape, you're not doing what you got to do in order to get ready for a fight, lack of professionalism. Now you want to use real life issues in order to justify your buffoonery, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. True. Listen, I bother you Wakanda niggas. I swear to God I do. There's nobody who despises you Wakanda niggas more than me. Nobody despises you more than me. I'm just being honest with you. So this is why we can't talk boxing. We can't talk boxing because you got other, this is it. Politics is reared its ugly head in everything. You can't even watch a football game no more. You can't even watch a basketball game no more. You can't even watch a fight no more. Because of victimhood Olympics. I'm more oppressed than you is. I'm more oppressed than you. Bro, what that got to do with, we got a fight coming up. Hold on, let's look at the fight schedule. Let's look at the fight schedule. Bro, we got a fight coming up. You know what I mean? We got a fight coming up. Hold on. We got a fight coming up right here, man. We got a fight coming up right here. Sergey Lipinets, used to be Adrien Broner, versus Omar Figueroa on August the 20th. Right? We got a fight coming up on the zone this Saturday. We're going to talk about that tomorrow or the rest of the week after the day. Or Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. Press conference was very boring in Saudi Arabia, but it is what it is. We can't talk about this because, we got to find a way to bring this bullshit into the sport. BT Sports, we got some Marcus. Oh, that's Marcus Morrison. ESPN, what you got? August the 20th, Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Baez, right? You see what I'm saying? This what's going on. This what's going on. So I'm not throwing shade at people. It's just the difference between me. The difference between me and most people. I say the stuff that most people want to say, but they scared to say it because they're afraid of the backlash. I say what other people are afraid to say, but they're afraid to say it because they're scared of the backlash. I care nothing about the backlash. I want the backlash. I want the backlash. I really want it because I know how to defend my position very well. Shout out to Jose Rendon for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, we live in a society where people demand you recognize their hardships without giving a damn about anyone else's. I just come from a different era. Yeah, and that's what the oppression Olympics is all about. Because you got one group who holler about I'm more oppressed than you, and because I feel like that I've been through more oppression than you have, the hell with what you're going through, you need to focus on my oppression. The oppression Olympics. That's what
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He said, who do you refer to when you say Wakanda? I'm talking about the pro-PBC niggas on the internet. Wakanda is pro-PBC guys. People who come with the pro, I noticed that those pro-PBC guys, they are some of the most lowest IQ guys I've ever seen on the internet. So if you are a pro-PBC guy and you pushing this Wakanda, if you pushing this fantasy world of, we so oppressed and racism, white supremacy, like someone like and I don't mean to call the brother out. But some YouTube channel that's in, the brother lives in Thailand. No, he lives in, is it Thailand or Taiwan? Like he lives in Thailand. If you want to see a perfect example of Wakanda, there's a content creator. He lives in Thailand. You can listen to him every day. You'll hear exactly what I'm talking about. This brother here, he said racism is strong, bro. He said you can try to look around, but it's all around you. What does that have to do with anything, sir? What does racism being all around you have to do with anything, sir? I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to understand. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Drumming, phone live. He say late to class on Coach Cooking. He said, are the phone lines open? Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me open them up. Let me see. We got the lights here. Do we have the lights? The only way the phone lines open, we got to have the lights. So that's how the phone lines open. Let's see, do we have the lights? Yeah, we got the lights. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. We shutting the show down to 25 minutes. 530-494-9636. Let me go ahead and put the banner up. Phone lines is open. Anybody want to talk? Call me. Call me now, Miss Cleo. Phone lines is open. Call me now. If you feel like I'm being too harsh or I'm being insensitive, or if you feel like I'm cooning for the white man, all that stuff there, if you feel that way, please give me a call. I want to hear from you. I don't run from no smoke. I can defend my position very well. Phone lines open, 530-494-9636, 530-494-9636. Phone lines is open. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, mate, it's Steve from London. What's going on?
Steve from London, talk to me, fam. I need you to salute to you, my brother. I need you to try to make your point in 2 minutes because I want to let other people call in.
2 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Listen, first of all, I want Joshua to win this weekend. I think if Joshua wins, it sets it up for like a massive UK worldwide fight with Tyson Fury. Is not really in retirement. Number two, I just heard your comment about I think you read a comment about racism and this, that, the other. It's slightly off boxing, but my thing is this year. Why is it Ukraine? It's completely off boxing, but don't mind me saying this. Ukraine, the whole world stands still when all this madness goes on in Ukraine. What about when it happens in Yemen, happens in Palestine, happens in Syria, happens in all these other countries? No one talks about it, no one notices it. It pisses me off, bro. Like, you get me? The double standard. And I'm saying to you, and I feel like it's a thing of if you're black, if you're Muslim, there's a problem. We can't notice you, but then if you're from Ukraine and you've got blue eyes and this, that, you know what I'm saying to you? The racism thing's real, man. But listen, I know it's off boxing. 2 minutes now. I'm gonna let other people speak, but that's my piece, bro.
All right, well, salute to you, fam. Salute to Steve from London. Salute to you, fam. My question is, we have a fight coming up this weekend, and we have a lot of fights coming up. What does that have to do? Racism is real. We do know that. What does that have to do with a check left foot trap counter? What does that have to do with this fight coming up this weekend with Anthony Joshua, Adrien Broner? What does that have to do with Adrien Broner? Some accusing him of using mental health as a reason to why he's not able to fight this weekend. He pulled out of a fight. What does that have to do with that? I know this shit very well. Trust me. Please call in. 530-494-9636. Let's go. I'm ready. I promise you I'm ready. Shout out to JRG for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say? You say that you say look at Rolly. He's handicapped and he ain't complaining.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Drew. I'm out here in LA. What's up, baby?
Yay. Drew from the West Coast. Talk to me, fam. LA in the building. Talk to me.
It's going on, Coach. I got U6 Saturday. I was there for the first fight live. There's no way I could see AJ having the tank to implement his game plan long enough to get the KO. And regardless of the conversation you're having, Coach, I feel like you said, there's a lot of low IQ people commenting on this stuff. If we just look through the history of human existence, there's always going to be prejudice. There's always going to be racism. Whoever dominates the world gets to control the narrative. And that's just fucking life. There's nowhere written that we're all supposed to have equal and fairness in life. It's just life. You dealt the cards you dealt with, and you got to suck it up and deal with it. Sports is the place to escape from all that. You know what I'm saying? These older generations, these athletes from older generations, they knew it. Like, look, I can't waste my time worrying about, oh, this man don't like me because I look like this. Let me go make something happen. Because regardless, a man makes something happen. No matter the industry, no matter the decade, the era, a real man's gonna make something work. You know what I mean, Coach? He's gonna cook, regardless.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Like my thing is, my thing. I was in the Nation of Islam for 25 years, so I've practiced, this all of this racism and stuff like that, attacking races and all that stuff. I did that for 25 years in the Nation of Islam, so and I have all kind of John Henry Clark, Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Ben, Dr. Francis Cress Wellsing, Josiah Henson,
Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
I did security for I did security for Dr. Khalid Muhammad. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. No one is well versed in this more so than me. And I also went through the conscious community as well. So I do get it. My thing is, what does it have to do with the check left hook? So that's all I got to say.
What does it have to do for a full counter?
That's all. Hey, shout out to Drew, man. Thank you for calling in, fam. Thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute to Drew, calling from LA, man. Let's address my sister Bless. She said, my thing is this. Why wasn't other fighters questioned about the so-called mental illness? Bless, I'm not going to lie to you. I got a video. I'm going to show it to you, sis. When Ryan Garcia pulled out of the fight last year. Now, hold on. Bless, you know for a fact, I always question Ryan Garcia. Oh, my gosh, Oscar, I have a pimple. Oscar. I need to pull out of the fight, Oscar. It's just so stressful. I always do that. I got all kind of flack from that. You know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, Volvo Rats, Cleveland, Ohio.
Volvo Rats from Cleveland, Ohio. Talk to me. Hey, yo, Bless, I always do that though. Like, I be on Ryan Garcia neck real hard. Let's go. Talk to me.
Oh yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with Adrien Broner. He just being Adrien Broner, man. He ain't got no mental illness. He always been a little asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he that's just how he is. You know what it is, coach?
Mm-hmm.
AB probably overweight. That's why he had to pull out the fight.
Yeah.
AB, he ain't got the discipline of a fighter, man. He was good at the lower weight classes. Once he came up and the guys was his same size, he got exposed. He probably overweight. Mark my words. I keep saying this in every boxing room I go in.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be seeing Adrien Broner taking fights at 160, 165, and eventually we're gonna see AB get stopped in the ring.
This is the thing too, right? Do you feel that Tank Davis was wrong in the tweet that he put out? He didn't, even though he did not address Adrien Broner per name, but the timing of the tweet, that's basically saying that people he said boxers. He did say boxers have to stop using mental health as an excuse for trying to get out of stuff. And that's the only problem that I have. I don't want nobody thinking I'm being insensitive to people who have mental health. I have family members who suffer from that as well. The only problem that I have is if you're trying to use it as an excuse to act the donkey, to act the fool, to I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I was going through my in and out of jail days, we used to be in the county jail, and I had dudes looking out a lot of time. Dudes would be like, "Yeah, man, we got to play the crazy role." You had dudes that I was in jail with. They used to, they used to play the crazy role. They used to play the crazy role to try to get
that was me. That was me.
Simply from the court. And then you got to start taking the Thorazine, the Seroquel, and all of that stuff there. And then they be like, "Yeah, Your Honor, he's the medic come by the cell, and they giving him Seroquel and Thorazine, twice a day and stuff like that." Dudes sleeping all day. Like, dudes is literally trying to get them 30 years off of him. This man you got 10 armed robberies. Well, you got 10 armed robberies, and then now when you get in there, I'm dead serious. Like, this is what dudes are doing. So I see it from both sides. I seen it from both sides. So that's all I'm saying. Volvo Rants. But listen, we got other people calling in, my brother. Thank you so much for calling. All right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's all. All it was, sis. Shout out my sister Bless 365. Now I got a lot of love for Bless. Bless put me in check last year. Hey, Bless put the old boy in check last year. We've been rocking ever since, man. So I got a lot of love for my sister Bless. But he just wasn't training. Bless, he wasn't training. That's all it was. He wasn't training. And I'm not saying he ain't going through that mentally. I'm not saying that, sis, but he just wasn't training. That's all. That's all it was. Just like Ryan Garcia, same shit. Ryan Garcia, same shit. Same situation. They don't get no pass from me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's Giovanni Bello calling from Jersey. How you feeling?
Giovanni from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
All right. In regards to this topic you got during the day, first off, I just want to say I really enjoy your show, and I don't get a chance to see you live a lot because I got a crazy work schedule.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to the topic, I think that Adrien Broner is a waste. He's a waste of time, a waste of breath, a waste of viewership. He's a waste of everything. Look at him as a person, right? And I look at him with disgust. And I say to myself, this motherfucker makes so much goddamn money. Acting stupid, fighting Pacquiao, fighting Mikey Garcia, fighting Jesse Vargas, fighting all these guys that he took L's to. Ain't too many motherfuckers I know in the fight game that get paid the amount of money AB does for fighting the guys that he does, going L after L after L. I don't see it often. Do you?
No.
Kind of a rhetorical question.
No,
but you don't see that shit? You don't see that shit.
You know what though? I will say this. Al Heyman has been very, very good to Adrien Broner. Like, this brother has been getting a whole lot of opportunities. He's been very successful, young. I will say this. If it's one thing that he suffers from, I would say that he suffers from just lack of discipline. He's made a lot of money. And when you're young, we're not taught how money works, how to use money to make more money. We don't understand money. Like, money is energy, money is power, and you can use money to make more money. We're not taught that. So we go through our trials and tribulations and stuff like that with money. But once you reach a certain age and you start to learn from your mistakes, normally you will see a point to where as a person gets older, they will learn from their mistakes. It does seem like with Adrien Broner, it seems like the older he gets, the more foolish he gets. It's like he's not learning. And then it's the same thing over and over. Oh man, I'm gonna get it right. Oh man, I just messed up this time. I'm gonna come back stronger than ever. And then the thing is he gets opportunity after opportunity, and there's nothing wrong with that. But my thing is, at some point in time, you're just gonna have to just man up. I was always taught, man, you got to be responsible for your own actions. You know what I mean? And until you look yourself in the mirror and be responsible for what you can control. You can't control all the outside stuff. You can't control what the government does. You can't control if someone's racist or not. You can't control if someone doesn't like you or not. What you can control is what you do. What you can't control is how successful that you are in life by your work ethic. You can't control that. If anyone tells you anything other than that, I can show you countless examples of people who are very successful, who should be suffering from being held down by the man or whatever the case may be. So that's all I'm saying. And in the sport of boxing, it's very hard for me. Maybe I'm insensitive. Right?
No, you're not.
But it's hard for me to feel bad for a privileged individual. You got people who struggling to pay their rent. You got people don't know how to spell mansion. You got people that don't know how to spell Bentley. You got people who, when they lose their wallet and got $40 or $20 in their wallet, and they hurt that they lost their wallet. But they're not ripping money up, flushing it down the damn toilet. You get paid millions of dollars to fight, regardless of who the fighter is. You got a fighter that's fighting this weekend by the name of Omar Figueroa. He goes to a psychiatrist or a psychologist or whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, and he's still, you get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, just look, dog. I understand where Tank Davis is coming from. I understand where Omar Figueroa is coming from. Look, dog, we know that you wasn't training. We saw your body. We saw what you looking like. You just wasn't training, dog. So just say that. Look, man, I wasn't training, man. Don't use real life issues and real life situations to try to garner sympathy from the people when you know it's not true. That's all I'm saying, dog. If that's what you're if that's what you're doing, AB, that's you're a piece of shit for doing that. That's what I got to say. That's what I got. And Ryan Garcia, the same thing. Tyson Fury, same thing. He's another. It doesn't matter to me who it is, race, color, creed. I don't care, because if you're really going through something, okay, you're getting the treatment. Now, if you're a fighter that's getting treatment, okay, then you're really going through something, that's fine. But as it relates to this particular subject matter, I don't believe him. I'm just saying me. I don't. So
I don't believe him either. No. When Tyson Fury came out with that dumb shit, and you wasn't depressed, motherfucker. Your ass made a lot of money. You're the man on the block, and you just don't know how to fucking act now. That's all it is. Yeah. Just keep it real. Yeah. You fucking won the heavyweight championship for the world, and now you don't know how to act. Yeah. That's what it is. You ain't crazy. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Man, shout out to you.
Ryan Garcia's a fag. All right, you got it. Hey, shout
out to Giovanni. Okay. Shout out, I got to let other calls call. Shout out to Giovanni, man, for Jordan. Salute you, brother. You got it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Giovanni. You better go off for Ryan Garcia. Hey, shout out to Shamika Jackson. You know me. Listen, I'm Ryan Garcia's biggest critic. Ain't nobody criticize Ryan Garcia more than me on the internet. I got, bro, listen. I'm the one that's always showing this. I'm the one that's always showing this.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
See these kids, bro. I'm just saying to me, shout out to my sister Arlette. She said, AB getting his karma. And it isn't lovely, Miss Serene. This is the thing too, right? You know the sad part about this, as it relates to Adrien Broner? He might have tore his ass. He might have, like, you got some people that get all types of opportunities in life. You know the average fighter, I don't know if you guys know this, the average boxer, the average fighter only makes about $40-something thousand, $50,000 a year. Do you guys know that? The average fighter. The average fighter don't make no goddamn money. So when, you got the average fighter that, hold on, somebody sent me a message. I'm trying to see what it is. The average fighter don't make no goddamn money. The average fighter don't make no money, right? They make like $40-some thousand a year. You only have like 4 or 5 fighters in boxing, maybe 6 or 7. That's super rich. Like Canelo and Anthony Joshua, they're super rich. I think Canelo got like a net worth of $180 million, something like that. Joshua got a net worth of over 100 million pounds between his personal net worth and this company, 258 Management. Now, those guys are a special occasion, right? And then you got the Tyson Furies, he got paid $30-something million in the last fight. But outside of those, Fury and then Wilder made some money fighting Fury, and then you got the Crawfords and the Spencers, and they make their money net worth of $8-9 million. They're on that level, But then you got everybody else. Outside of the star fighters that's in boxing, they're making decent money. But all the other guys are blue collar fighters, blue collar working fighters. So they won't get the opportunities from a PBC that Adrien Broner would get. They won't get the opportunities from a top rank that an Adrien Broner would get. They won't get the opportunities from a Matchroom or a Queensberry that an Adrien Broner would get. The average dudes, like them dudes who fight on those undercards, who have to fight all the time in order to make a living, them dudes be getting paid like $1,500 a fight, $4,000 a fight. You get what I'm saying? Got a 1099 form. The fighters are independent contractors. Like, these guys ain't really making no money like that. The rest of the boxing fans, the rest of the fighters, they ain't really making no money like that. So when you get that opportunity, Ryan Garcia doing good for himself. He got all types of endorsements. Tank Davis is doing okay for himself. You get what I'm saying? So, when you have fighters, and this is what Errol Spencer's talking about as it relates to Danny Garcia. But you get what I'm saying? You got people who are really would give they, this is what we say in the South. You got dudes to give their left nut in order to get that opportunity. And this guy was getting all types of opportunities. So it's not like the opportunities wasn't there. You made millions. Now, whether you still have those millions or not, I don't know. But I'm just saying, for me, from where I came from, and I'm not a millionaire, I'm not rich, right? I'm not a millionaire. I never touched $1 million before in my life. If I tell you that, I'll be lying, right? But you got people who, they just average everyday working people. And in boxing, you have average everyday working people in boxing. You have average everyday working people in boxing, right? As a matter of fact, hold on. Somebody just sent me something. Hold on, guys. Somebody just sent me something. You have average everyday working people in boxing, right? Like the blue collar fighters. The ones who the blue collar fighters, they got it. Hold on, I'm trying to screenshot something. You got blue collar fighters who really trying to get it from the dirt. All right, let's go. Let's look at this. Somebody just sent me something. I don't know if this is from Tank Davis's. Did he just put this out right now? Hold on. When did this tweet come out? Today the 16th, right? Tweet came out today. Let me screenshot it because Tank gonna pull it down. Tank gonna pull it down. He always do that. He gonna pull it down. Shout out to the brother who just sent me this, though. Shout out to the brother who just sent me this. Shout out to the brother who just sent me this. You know who you are. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. You know what I mean? You got people, man, you got people who really going through some real stuff, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some of these fighters, man. All right, let's go right here. You got to screenshot this for Tank delete it. Because he's going to delete it. I can guarantee you that. So Gervonta Tank Davis is replying back to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia saying being honest about mental health is strength. Educate yourself and don't bring that hate to our beautiful sport. Now go tell your team to make our fight so you can see, feel the power of truth. So you can see, feel the power of truth. Let me read this again. This is Ryan Garcia. I guess he's talking to Tank Davis, right? Let's see the thread. He said, being honest about mental health is strength. Educate yourself and don't bring that hate to our beautiful sport. Now go tell your team to make our fight so you can see, feel the power of truth. Let's see what the people say. He says, show us the paperwork. You visit a clinical board certified psychiatrist. You effing cuck. Patrick says, you're my favorite gay boxer, Ryan. This guy here said, laughing my behind off, right? This guy here said, bang on. Love you, Ryan. This guy here said, real. This guy here, Boxing MMA, said, but you have started taking another route. This brother here says, Ryan Garcia. This brother here, Marco Soul, says, soul is me, son. He says, word up, Chim. This brother here said a week before the fight. So he's questioning the timing of it. The timing of it. That's what people are questioning. The timing. A week before the fight, this what you pull. It's not the fact that he's not suffering from it. The week before the fight, the timing of it. And you're fighting a fighter who goes to a psychiatrist, and he, you know, Omar Figueroa. But let's continue. Let's continue. This guy here is calling Ryan a clown. Machiavelli says he didn't need to delete it if that's how he feels. People go through shit in life, but the rest of the world can't change because of them. I'm pretty sure he has gone through shit himself and never broke down, and that's just why he feels that way. If he got through, if he got through it, anyone can. So this guy here says, it's your boss, Oscar De La Hoya, that keeps telling everyone when he gets interviewed, he wants you to fight Lopez instead. Okay. So let's continue. That's AB. Let's go back. So let's see what Tank's reply is. He said, we just built different. We come from two different places. And I want you, he said, and I want to show it. You know I'll fight my mental health by putting the pain on you. Tank go delete this. He more than likely go delete this. So now right now, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are battling on Twitter. Hey, bless. Right now, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is battling on Twitter right now. So I think this is good. Bless, I think this is good. I think we got a good fight so far. So Gervonta Tank Davis said that you know I'll fight my mental health. He's saying he's suffering from mental health as well. And he said, he said, you know, I'll fight my mental health by putting the pain on you. So Tank says, this is the way I'm gonna deal with my mental health. I'm gonna deal with my mental health by putting them paws on you in the ring. That's what Tank said. True. Tank say he gonna fight his mental health by putting them paws on Ryan Garcia. That's what Tank say, right? That's what Tank say. I'm gonna retweet this. it. We gonna see what's up. That's what Tank say. He said he gonna battle his mental health by putting them paws on Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia saying, tell your team to make our fight so that you can feel the power of truth. Okay, I like this here. And this is what I want to know. So they fighting on Twitter. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis is fighting on Twitter. They battling. They letting them paws go. They making it do what it do. Who win in this fight so far? Who got the first round? Hey, Bless, who got the first round? Being honest about mental health is strength. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. And don't bring that hate into our beautiful sport. Now go tell your team to make our fight so that you can feel the power of truth. Gervonta Tank Davis came back with a counter. He came back with a counter, right? He said, we just built different. We come from 2 different places. That's true. And I want to show it. What you want to show, Tank? You know I'll fight my mental health. How will you fight that mental health, Tank? By putting the pain on you. I want to put them paws on you. Hey, look, who won that round? He said, Tank really going to get his ass beat, and the whole black community going to turn his back on Tank. Nah. They ain't going to turn their back on Tank. Hey, who won this? Who won the first? I'm trying to see. I think Ryan Garcia came out strong, but I think Tank caught him with a check left hook. I kind of, you know what? Round 1, I'm gonna get that round. I'm gonna get round 1 to Tank. I'm gonna get round 1 to Tank. I think Tank won that round. Hey. Oh man, I'm feeling terrible, bro. Well, come on, we got to get through this though. Hey, Eric Gutierrez, he said sign the contract. Sign the contract. 70-30, 80-20, 60-40.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Interesting. Bless. Shout out to my sister Arlette. She said get some rest, coach. Yeah. I'm trying. I started class today. I told them I'm a writer, Arlette. So I started writing class today, and I just couldn't, man. I was feeling so bad. I got a massive headache right now. I took 2 aspirin. I know when the aspirin wear down, I'm going to be in for it, but it is what it is. But anyway, Thug and D, shout out. He said no sense. Hey, shout out to Luna. He say Floyd, spell the buttons. Oh, that's easy. A-B undits. A-B undits. Hey, spell plethora. Oh, that's easy. Like I said before, P-L plethora. Look at man. Shout out to my dog Booger Ray Leonard. Shout out to Booger Ray. I'm gonna get that round to Tank. Tank won that first round. I like his comeback. Tank is very talented. He's talented in the ring and he's talented on Twitter. So I'm gonna get that round. I'm gonna get that round to Tank. As a matter of fact, since that's where we at right now in the day's boxing, my nose trying to run. Since that's where we at around the day's boxing, as a matter of fact, all you Tank Davis fans, y'all got to get your clout up. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by all you Tank Davis fans? Y'all got to get your clout up. Because I want to, hold on. And this all you got? Oh, I take that back, dog. I take that back. Boy, as a matter of fact, all you Ryan Garcia fans, y'all got to get your clout up. My dog, hold on, Tank Davis have more social media followers on Twitter than Ryan Garcia. Tank has 440,000 plus Twitter followers. So he's winning right now. Let's go over here to Ryan Garcia, though. Ryan Garcia only has 118,000 followers on Twitter. So not only is King Rye, not only did he lose that first round to Tank Davis on Twitter, but he's losing in the followers department on Twitter. Facts. He's losing, right? He's losing. I want to say all that. She say take the test. The numbers are going up. Yeah. I might be it. I'm gonna shake it though. You know me, I'm gonna shake it. Shit. I done been sick before, but I'm gonna take the test. Shout out to Eric Gutierrez. He said witness protection plan. I'm gonna take the test. Hey, I just said though, right? Now hold on. I know what you're gonna say. Hey, what Kane at? Kane, my brother. Kane, Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. My nose running. Kane, I gotta say something to you, my brother. Y'all gonna have to tighten up. I know you Team Ryan now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I know you Team Ryan. Yeah, this aspirin wearing off. Hey, Kane, I know you Team Ryan Garcia now. I know you Team Ryan, but you got to tighten up on your backstroke, dog. Right now, y'all shorter than a midget on his knees trying to sling keys in the Twitter department. My dog, Tank Davis, have more Twitter followers than you, and he just won the first round in the Twitter war. So we got that in the bag. Right now, it's 1-0 Tank way on Twitter. Now, what we gonna do? I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair about this now. I gotta be fair about this. I gotta be fair about this. It's only right that I do this. Now let's see. Let's see how many Instagram followers. I know y'all like Instagram. I know y'all like Instagram, right? Let's see how many Instagram followers. Cause some of y'all favorite fighters, they got to step their game up when it come to social media, right? Some of your favorite fighters. So now we know that it's 1-0 Tank Davis's way on Twitter. And you know what? This where we at. This is where we at right now. I know it sounds crazy, but this is just where we at right now on Twitter. This is where we at on social media. What's going on? Hold on. There you go right there. There you go right there. Okay, now, for all you Tank Davis fans, got something to show y'all. And what this got to do with boxing? Everything. This is where we at now. Tank Davis got 3.7 million followers, and he got rid of all of his posts. He had a whole lot of photos and posts on Instagram. I guess Florida Leonard told him, he said hacked. He said he hacked. Oh, Javonta, okay. Snapchat, okay, he said he got hacked, right? So anyways, he got 3.7 million followers. How many does Ryan Garcia have? Now, this is Ryan Garcia right here. Ryan Garcia say, hold on. Ryan Garcia said that, hold on, let me get back over here. He said something about AB. He said something about AB, hold on. What the hell? Where the hell am I at? I got, Let's go to Ryan Garcia. There you go. Let's go to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got, 15,400. No, Ryan Garcia got more than that. Now, that's Ryan Garchild. Now, hold on. I want to make the Ryan Garcia fans happy. I want to make y'all happy. I know y'all. King Rye. There you go right there. King Rye. Want to make y'all happy, right? I want to make y'all happy. Hold on. King Rye has 9 million followers on Instagram. So right now, Ryan Garcia is busting Tank Davis's behind pause on Instagram. So right now, Tank Davis is winning the Twitter battle. And Ryan, hey, y'all laughing, right? Guess what? This is what boxing coming to. We're going to commentate. Hold on, I'm telling y'all some real stuff. I know y'all think I'm laughing, but I'm not. Check this out. I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. This is what boxing is coming to from the younger guys. We're going to be commentating fighters' social media pages. Oh, Ryan Garcia's riding in the limousine. He just went live. Ryan Garcia's on Instagram live. Oh, he's crunk. He's litty. Right now, Ryan Garcia, he got a whole lot of retweets on his Twitter page. Right now, Ryan Garcia, he's talking to the fans. He got 6,000, 7,000 people right now that showed up on his live. Oh, Tank Davis went live, but Tank don't go live. Tank don't go live because he doesn't get the following that Ryan has. Like, this is what it's going to be, dog. I promise you that. Y'all think I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. This is where we at now. This is where it's at. You say Ryan got his name from social media going viral from knockouts. Okay. I'm telling hey, Thugger D say, I hope. He said, I hope not. I'm telling you, dog, this, bro, I'm telling you, I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. Thugger D, I know it sounds crazy, dog. This where we gonna be at, Thugger D. We're gonna be commentating fighters' social media pages. Did you see? We ain't gonna be saying, did you see that fight last night? With Adrien Broner and Omar Figueroa? No. But did you see AB live last night? Man, AB was off the chain, boy. The AB a fool, boy. You see how he was dancing last night? You know, that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about that.
Turn around.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, I'm not joking. This brother hit the nail on the head. He said Jake Paul is showing us that all of those Instagram followers don't mean anything when it comes to buys. You're right about that. He said that's why the last fight got canceled. You're right about that. They wasn't selling tickets. You know, in boxing, who you fight matters. In boxing, who you fight matters. Sometimes you need the right dance partner in order to do the numbers. You get what I'm saying? That is true. Doug and D, what you say, fam? You say, I think it definitely will play a factor in the younger generation. But the real boxing heads don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, that is true. The real boxing heads don't care nothing about it. But the casuals, that's what they care about, and that's what they're gonna be talking about. Like if you're catering to a younger demographic, Thug and D, like if I'm Adrien, not Adrien Broner, if I'm you know what, if I'm Adrien Broner, but if I'm Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather, I look at it, I say, man, you know what, man? Tank does put butts in seats. This is facts. But we got a way that we can parlay the social media platforms. I think that a lot of the fighters, they don't know how to parlay it, like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. They don't know how to use social media at all to their advantage. The younger fighters like Ryan Garcia, he gets it. Social media stars like Jake Paul, he gets it. See, he came to boxing and stuck up the bag, right? He stuck the bag up on boxing. So you get what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm telling you, bro, y'all think I'm joking, dog. I promise you, when you see this, when you start to see content creators like myself, I'm gonna be like, dog, I told y'all. When you start to see other content creators commentating social media platforms, you're gonna be like, damn, Coach Malachi told me this shit. True. Bless. I know it sounds crazy, sis. I know it sounds crazy. I'm telling you, this is where it's going at. You got to know how to see the trends where it's going at. I'm telling you, this is where it's going at. This is where it's going at. This is where it's going at. I can promise you that. Sauce Lewis, he said, what's up, Coach? Talk to me. Sauce Lewis, what's going on, fam? What you want to talk about? Hey, Matthew Bishop, he said, you a trip, Coach. I love it. Hey, I'm telling you what I see, dog. I'm telling you what I see. Hey, what you say, Bless? Bless say, Bless say, them casuals help them pay-per-view numbers. Hey, Sauce Lewis he say, Coach, why you upset with me, real talk? I'm not upset with you. I'm not even upset with you, fam, at all. Like, to be honest with you, dog, like, I'm sick. I got a fever. Bro, like, I'm not even putting too much energy into being upset with anybody, to be honest with you, bro. To be honest with you. Shout out to the Boston Scholar. You say, does Twitter translate into sales? If so, I can see that happening. The Boston Scholar, I don't think Twitter translates into sales. I think with social media on the Boston Scholar, you can parlay it differently. I don't think it translates into sales in boxing, but it helps out in other different categories. You get what I'm saying? It helps out with popularity. It helps out with endorsements. It helps out with getting a strong following. It opens up all types of doors from a social media standpoint. You get endorsements. You're going to have people want to run ads. It's going to open up all types of doors for that. Now, as it relates to in boxing, the Boston Scholar, no, I don't see that, fam. Sauce Lewis, he say, just know it's all respect from my side since day one. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that, fam. Yeah, I ain't tripping, dog. I ain't tripping right now. I'm shit. I'm sick to the motherfucker right now, dog. The aspirin wearing off. I'm sick to the motherfucker right now, dog. Like, trust me, right? Last thing I'm worried about, dog, right now. Shit, I'm about a massive headache. And I still had to do this live because I got to, we do this for the people. Shout out to Jaime. He say those boys need to get in the ring. I know they need to get in the ring, but listen. I'm telling you what it is. Jaime, see, you from the old school like me. You from the old school. Jaime, see, this you right here. This you right here, fam.
Man, who this little young whippersnapper running all up into my combo? Look at you. You're all wet behind your ears. Breath smelling like Similac. Man, you better go home before you get your little thick ass tossed up.
Hey, shout out to Eric Gutierrez. He say Floyd screaming. You using the tweet. He said you losing the tweet, Tank. Hey, damn boy. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Kane. Okay, so right now, dog, this is what it is, Kane. You losing on Twitter to Tank, but you winning on Instagram. You winning on Instagram, right? You winning on Instagram. You see what I'm saying? So you this is Kane like this. See, Kane, this show line. You like this here, Kane. I know you like it. He said they say Ryan, one of the biggest boxers over in Japan too. You know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know if he's one of the biggest boxers in Japan. I don't know. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he's not. I really don't know, fam. Honestly, I really don't know. What you say, Juan? You say Tank closing on boxers for mental. We say Tank closing on boxers for mental illness excuses when he has plenty of excuses not to fight top dogs. Yeah, you know what? That's what the guy was saying over here. As a matter of fact, hold on. Somebody said something about, hold on. Stories? Ryan Garcia stories? Hold on. Ryan, it's showing Ryan Garcia. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I know y'all like, man, coach over here tripping. Bro, I'm telling you some real stuff. Hold on. I want to show you something. Ryan Garcia reached out to Adrien Broner. This what it's coming to, guys. This what it's coming to. I'm just letting you know. Shout out to the brother who sent me this. Just letting you know. This what it's coming to. This what it's coming to. He showed me this video that what Tank said, when they asked Oscar De La Hoya, is Ryan ready for Tank? He said no. But you get what I'm saying though, right? You get what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this is where it's at now. This is where it's at now. Right now we online talking about who got the best Twitter followers and all this stuff there. This where it's at. This where we at now. This where we at now. The jitterbugs, this what the jitterbugs into. And I'm telling you, dog, I know we old school. I'm 48, right? We old school. They finna move us out the way, dog. They finna move all us old niggas out the way. And the new jitterbugs coming in. And it's gonna be about tweets and characters. It's gonna be about Instagram followers and how many videos you got that went viral. And it's gonna be about TikTok. This where it's at. This where boxing is going at. When you got people like Steven Espinosa saying that fighters that Demetrius Andrade, no fans are really asking to see Jamal Charlo fight Demetrius Andrade. No one is really asking for that, and stuff like that. And you got people like Steven Espinosa that's justifying not making big fights and all of that stuff there. When they go to saying, you got to be realistic and, it has to make sense. When they start using duck language, but then Showtime can sign Jake Paul. And Jake Paul is making more money than probably 98% of boxers in boxing, outside of Canelo, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury. Outside of Canelo, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury, Jake Paul making more money than Crawford, making more money than Spence, making more money than Tank. Like this dude, like Showtime will sign this sideshow. I ain't hating on Jake Paul. He a Capricorn now. He born the same day I was born. I ain't hating on him. But I'm telling you where it's at. You got to see the trends. This is where Showtime is going at. They're going to get they're going to try to, more than likely, they're going to be phasing out the boxing business. And you got to have something going on. People like Crawford, they're going to phase Crawford ass out the way. You got the personality of a cardboard. Spence, he going to have his run. They're going to phase him out. They're going to come in with a new era. A new era of boxers. You better have your tweets up. You better have your Instagram up. You better know how to take selfies in certain angles. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm finna do something that no content creator has done on YouTube. I'm finna take a selfie. I'm finna do something that no content creator has done on YouTube. Hold on. Let me throw it the west side. Sick and all. Throwing up the W. I just took a selfie. on YouTube. I'm the first content creator that's doing that. I just took a selfie on YouTube. Hold on, let me get the angle. Let me get right here. See, can I do it with one hand? Hold on, let me mean more at the camera. All right, I just took a selfie on YouTube. Now tell your favorite YouTube channel to do that. Tell your favorite YouTube channel that you guys follow to take a selfie while they on live right now, like I'm doing.
True.
I just took a selfie, Bless. Bless, I just took a selfie. As a matter of fact, we did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. So this is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we got Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have, so when I called him up, I was like, yo, what do you think, Eddie? Hey. We bring the belts together.
Yeah, man.
And Eddie said, that shit is a good idea. I think the only person that can be Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
There you go. We did it first, guys. We did it, guys. We did it. You see that, Delmaine? I am the first content creator on YouTube to take a selfie while on live. I'm the first one did it. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with boxing, but now. But just know that I took a selfie. That's all we need to know. This where it's coming at. Who did it better? Throwing up the W. I threw the W up because I'm from West Tampa, Florida. You see that there? I did that there. I'm the first one to do that. Anybody want the smoke? My phone cracked a little bit. Anybody want the smoke? Any YouTube channel want the smoke with the old boy? Y'all let me know. Hit me up. Guess what? I take a better selfie than anybody on YouTube. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with boxing now, but that's neither here nor there. It's got nothing to do with boxing. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, Bless. We did it first, man.
Who is DJ Quick?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, look here, man. This for all you content creators out there. Anybody want the smoke? I don't care who you is. You want the smoke? If you can take a better selfie than this, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Now walk it off. You better walk it off. That's what it's gonna be. I'm not playing with you guys. You better walk it off. You feel me?
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, we gonna dedicate this song to my dog, Booger.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
It is what it is, man. Hey, look here, man. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to where we at? So y'all sit it out. Let everybody know. Anybody want the smoke? with Coach Malachi Williams. Got a fever and all. New Media Today USA Boxing. Anybody want the smoke? Drop your hardest selfie. We did it first. We doing this. This ain't got nothing to do with boxing, but that's okay. That's where we going at. Cookie out there barking. She barking. I guess she want the smoke. Cookie, you want the smoke? You want the smoke, Cookie? Well, Cookie want that smoke, boy. She talking about pulling up. Cookie talking about pulling up now. She talking about pulling up. Cookie, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Cookie. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Cookie. You know what I mean? Anybody want the smoke? Anybody want the smoke? Let me know. Drop your hardest selfie. This ain't got nothing to do with boxing, but that's just where we at right now. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out. You know how we do it, man. We give everybody a shout out, man. I'm trying to get through this cold. Shout out to Dean West, man. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Frank Forbes. Shout out to Big Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Boss Dog. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Stephen Bateman. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Eric Grimey. Shout out to Swift 718. What the hell? What the hell wrong with this dog? I gotta get my fire. I gotta get my gun. Hold on, let me see what's up. Somebody at the door. Let me see. Y'all know I got cameras on my house now. What is that? I gotta get my fire now. Hold on. Cookie out there acting crazy. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's up. I'm trying to look and see what at the door. Trying to see who at the door. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Somebody at the door. This dog going crazy. I'm trying to see what's up. Anyways, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cookie, don't worry about it, Cookie. It is what it is. Shout out to S. Kamani. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to J Doc. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Old Daddy Boxing. Shout out to the Boxing Scholar. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to BG from the Hot Boys. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Get Touched Up Boxing. Shout out to Sauce Louis. Shout out to Devon Soto. Shout out to BWG. Shout out to my sister Carmen Serene. Shout out to Damian Bennett from B-More. Shout out to Mark Nash. Shout out to BWON. Shout out to my sister Lady Shan. Done them season, they're done. Shout out to Don Juan. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to LaShawn. Shout out to Al Money. Shout out to Frank the Tank with the Big Bang. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Manny G. Shout out to the Boxing Nerd 101. Shout out to Kenny Slim. Shout out to Drummond 4 Live. Shout out to Doug Right Side. Shout out to Deborah Booker from Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Manny 209. Who else called here today? Shout out to Steve from London. Shout out to Drew from LA. Shout out to Volvo Rats. Shout out from Cleveland. Shout out to Giovanni from Jersey. Shout out to Mario Lopez, Steve Kim, and the 3 Knockdown Rule. Shout out to MFB. Shout out to Buster Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to Troy Graham. Shout out to AB Sound. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Shout out to my brother Blood Boxing, man. Retro Boxing, the documentary. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to my brother True Grit 402. Hit on that road, man. Omaha, Nebraska's finest. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite. That's my cousin from Orlando. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Fola Bond. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to my main man from DC, Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes from Tampa Bay, my brother right here in the city with me. Still haven't met the brother yet. I don't met everybody else but him. Shout out to Chicarelli. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to my sister Ficiana Fights. Keep on fighting, sis. Shout out to my sister Misfit. Shout out to Retro. I said Retro. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Ace and E. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to my sister Arlette. Harlem's finest. Arlette, 70-30. 80-20. 90-10. Hey, she wants, you got to pay 70% of the bills you want to get with Arlette. I think she said 90-10 now. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bell. Shout out to Smith & West, man, from Detroit. Shit kicking my ass right now, dog. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. It is what it is, man. It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Not feeling good, guys. The asthma is wearing off. Much love to everybody, man. I thank you for showing up, man. I really appreciate you guys. I know that my message can be kind of harsh. I do deliver kind of harshly, but you got to understand everything I say comes from a good place. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to relent. I'm going to hold the line, dog. I'm going to hold the line. Other than that, that's it. This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.